think is something that we should be concerned with. Not concerned with. I would say
Concerned?
that is that a famous restaurant is closing, or at least for us in our area.
Ooh,
where we're
I haven't
going.
heard of this, I don't think.
Well, and it may not be famous to you, so I didn't realize that my parents were really into this restaurant. It's Papa Jose's off of Union,
Okay, yeah.
and so I was.
Oh my God, I can hear my own voice.
Oh, I know. My disembodied voice coming from here. We just have to figure out where that's coming from, because I feel like it's coming. It's like being fed from something.
It's on the like 10-second delay or.
This is sweet. Let's play with this. We got to figure out what's
15
making it.
seconds.
So what are we doing tonight? Like we're changing up the stream.
Yeah, so you might hear some of these, mess ups or whatever. We're trying out some new things. We're trying new things on the stream to get ready for a real.
I feel like I know what it is. I know what it is. Here it is.
And maybe they wouldn't
I was playing on DoubleDropDown. So our live stream is working on the website. So It's good to know that when you hit live, it goes live on the website. So if you haven't been there and you haven't been to DoubleDropDown, look at the value we offer you guys.
It's true.
That was a little bit concerning for a second. We're on a new setup tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
So if things happen, things drop, things, just bear with us. We're trying.
Yeah, actually, let us just know in the chat, because basically what's happening is we're trying to pump out way more higher quality content to you so that you could enjoy this stream a little bit more.
The content is actually the same.
Oh,
but the quality and resolution and things like that. Whoa! I didn't sign up for better content. Believe me, it's gonna be the same that it has been.
Fair.
Especially because we're playing the dig. We're going back to the dig. We got dig to play, which is amazing. I can't wait for the.
So I mean, just as a quick recap, because 2 weeks has gone by and I wish I had more time for gaming. Give me just a quick rundown of like what the hell was the dig event? When was that? The year was like in the 90s, right? When did this game come out?
Yeah, so the game that we're gonna play, we played through two hours of it, maybe last time, hour and a half. And it's basically an old LucasArts game from the late 90s, right? Or mid to late 90s. And it was like a Steven Spielberg short that he wrote. So he has credit on it. And then of course they talk about, it's a Steven Spielberg game. And then Orson Scott Card, the writer of Ender's Game, does all the dialogue for it, basically writes the entire script for the whole thing.
And last time when we played it, I think that was the thing. It's the game itself has set pieces and then dialogue. I mean, right? Come on, let's be honest. They tried to really do a good job on that. So I thought that was awesome.
No, totally. It's fun. It's fun. We're gonna see. Brink died. There's all kinds of shit went down. Before more Brink, and I missed
Brink.
it. I'm gonna have to YouTube that because
you haven't even.
It's been I haven't even seen it.
Who watched Brink die? Anybody see watch Brink die?
Give me a shout out. Give me a shout out for Brink's death.
He was kind of a little bastard, though.
He was kind of a dick, but it's fine. He was German. He was
he was very strict, and he had adhered to his craft too much.
Like a biologist or something like that. Anyway, okay, so we got the dig coming up. So stay tuned for that. First of all, though, we got 3D printing stuff to do. We got new stuff to talk about.
Yeah, so let's jump into it. So where do we want to start? 3D printing's usually out of the gates, right? So we were just talking before the show. I just want to say that we downed quite a bit of whiskey before this show. I didn't realize how much we had really put down.
Oh no, hey, like if you're saying that you want to bow out of the show, I'm good. You're too far gone. I'll take it on myself.
Got my LaCroix.
There you go.
That's going to help me through the next part. No, what we did is we blended our own thing. I don't know if you can do this, but you mash your own kind of whiskeys together. So I put in a bullet whiskey. I put in the what was the other one? There was 5 Trail, which is the new Coors Trail, like 90 proof.
That was the one we had last time.
And so we had it just straight. And then there was another one. It was Tin Cup. So we put all 3 of those together into like a little mix, and it tasted good. Honestly, the reason I did it.
Yeah.
Because I have all these whiskeys, and I'm like, I've had that one.
Sure.
Whatever.
Right? Try something new. I'm sure like whiskey people are horrified to think of mixing
I'm
whiskeys
wondering
together.
if it's a thing. Is it
or
a thing?
Or maybe that's a thing. I don't know.
Isn't that what so a mash, from what I understand, is to mix whiskeys together at different things. So we had a mash at one point, but what makes it a mash? Like, do you just like put the whiskeys together?
Or is it like when
is there a process to it?
Or is it at a part during the like distillation process of the whiskey? Do they mix them together?
A good question.
Or is it like after they're already all done and they're in the bottles, then they just mix them together? I don't know.
Those are good questions.
All good questions that we have absolutely no idea about. Let us know.
No, maybe that's something we research. We go and check out what kind of things are coming into like whiskey. So, anyways,
we'll have my father-in-law on the show. He can call in.
Can we zoom him up? Like that would be an epic zoom in. Like if you could do it.
Epic.
Do you think you could do that?
We probably could.
How nervous would you be to bring in?
Very nervous.
So could we have a ability to cut somebody?
Yeah,
on the show?
I know, right? Do we have? Yeah, we would have to have like a 3-second delay.
I was talking to my mom. Just you got to talk to your mom, you know.
Sure.
And so I'm talking to her about like the show. I'm like, do you even know what a stream is or that? And she's like, no. I don't know what any of that is. And so.
Your mom watches streaming television though, right? Like she has Netflix.
Well, she does, but it's like I guess she doesn't like get the whole terminology. She really tries.
Sure.
She does a great job.
Yeah.
Anyways, point being,
grandma. I mean, that's a grandma. That's a grandma at that point.
So at this point, I'm like, hey, we do this thing every other Thursday live for 3 hours, and like, 'cause she's like, oh, I don't ever see you. I don't do these things, and I'm like. Do I tell her that like she could just tune in and watch me?
My parents do. My parents watch it to hang out.
Oh, that's great. I would love them to be hanging out and chatting with us. And so that's the cool thing about it is that I let them know about it. And so, these are our first subscribers, and they're going to be the ones that are going to be like the top when we switch over to potentially a new streaming platform.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like. The archives and everything will always be on YouTube, but we're gonna try Twitch just because it's like a good mix of video games and real life stuff, which I feel like our show is. So
we're gonna it's gonna be a real difficult time to move our humongous YouTube database of users that have been so
oh god
amazing.
We have to have a whole onboarding and offboarding process.
So yeah, check those documentations on how we're gonna be on the Twitch environment in a few weeks.
And honestly, a better environment for it. Cooler ways to interact with us. Just lots of fun,
Absolutely.
like interactive, cool things that will make I feel like the show better and available to more people.
Absolutely, and actually, I think this is a good point, just to kind of bring up some things. I'm gonna do Adam's perspective on things lately, in YouTube specifically.
Yeah,
it's the fucking dislike button and all this bullshit about YouTube
hot takes on
being
dislike,
very
huh?
Well, not even dislike. I think that the symptom of a big corporatization of YouTube and the idea, and I'll give you my quick hot take. So the dislike button.
Yeah,
we've heard that YouTube has now taken away the count for dislikes on videos. So why would we use a dislike button? At least the way I used it was to discern a video if it was going to be helpful or not. I watch a lot of learning videos. So if I get one with a lot of dislikes, I'm like, obviously not going to get me to the thing that I need to get to.
Yeah, they're rambling or they don't know what they're talking about.
Now, apparently there's been harassment campaigns and dislike campaigns and big pushes, and that thing is apparently pervasive on Twitch too. It's actually got me a little fearful of Twitch. If I get into a lot of people watching us, then what would we have to deal with in that environment? Yeah. Anyways, long story short, this is what I think is happening. At least I could be completely off base, but you tell me what your thought is.
Okay.
So as a corporation, YouTube is working and they're seeing all these other like places like TikTok. TikTok, what is this thing? You're swipe. We're watching videos. If it doesn't hook you in the first second, you need to get in there. Is there advertising on Twitch or TikTok? I believe so, right?
Is it in between? It's got to like people are millionaires off of TikTok, so there's got to be something going on.
I think what's happening is TikTok is measuring engagement metrics by how much a view is. And so maybe if you go to a TikTok and their measurement is, 3 seconds, then that's an engagement metric that they can then push ads to someone on TikTok to buy.
Yeah.
So then YouTube comes in and they're like, advertisers aren't going to want to pay money to advertise on a disliked video. And how do we just quantify engagement metrics? And that's a metric that's not a good one that's sold to advertisers.
Right.
It's great for your users. But is it good for you?
Yeah.
Like, is it good for as a corporation? So I think they took that out. They're just saying, hey, an engagement could be a dislike or a like, but it doesn't matter. It's an engagement now.
Are you so on YouTube? You're not allowed to. There is just no button for disliking a video.
There absolutely
right?
is.
So
but
like,
there is
but like
no count
for no reason.
The
then,
count
right?
comes to the creator. The creator behind the scenes can see how many dislikes.
No, but like I would say even that's just got to affect the algorithm, right? Like you're still affecting. So let's say you're watching your educational videos and you find one that's dog shit. And then you're like, well, this video is terrible. They didn't know what they were talking about. If you downvote it, it's still like it's not coming up as high in the search rankings. And
right.
that. You're still doing something. You're just not burning that guy and being like, ha, 10,000 dislikes. Suck it, Blackboard, video tutorial creator.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like in that way it's fine, right? Like, so I'm playing devil's advocate.
Devil's advocating this.
I'm devil's advocate.
So I mean, they're double downing. It's like a big thing on the Reddit. The streams right now about how this is a big deal.
Hey, I miss the Futurama video of the neutral planet ambassadors and that video being disliked and liked at the exact ratio. I miss that too. Right. And I also miss burning on, everybody loves that it's Friday videos by downvoting them.
And then those are like the big ticket items, right? Those are the things that you think about in a contest. But when you really look at it in the nuanced kind of thing, like, I don't know. I think it affects your user base, but it's like, who cares about that? But then who's gonna challenge them up? Yeah. I don't know.
It's true.
Whatever. We're gonna
Monopoly.
So here we are on the YouTube platform. It's not like they're gonna boot us. Maybe that's why they're like, fuck those guys because they talk shit about us. So don't get any streamers to watch their live stream.
That's what it is. that's what the problem. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Not our confidence.
All right. What are we gonna do? We gotta talk about something. We gotta look at things. Yeah. What have you been up to this week, man?
Let's see.
Like creatively in general, we're creative people, right?
Yeah.
So we do creative work in between this stream. To be candid with you, we do talk about this stream like totally. off stream.
It doesn't look like it's planned at all, but
I feel like it does have a certain level of cadence. But yeah, it feel like we jump into it and we talk about 3D printing. We play games. I think we have a pretty good format. Mm-hmm. But in between that, we're like creative people. We work in positions that do things that are design related. We work in education,
multimedia related, like just all sorts of creative endeavors.
What is your hot take? I'm honestly curious. I feel like I'm hanging out with Ryan, and sometimes we're bullshitting about what we're gonna do on the stream and the next steps. But like as a person, what's one project or thing you've been really excited about you've been doing lately?
Well, so I'm taking an After Effects class, and so that has been at least interesting. I've worked in After Effects before, but not necessarily like to a huge amount. And I feel like just getting into that because I've always been like a good, like graphic designer using graphics and stuff and then using video editing and doing that. And those like combination of doing that like excites me as like a cool thing to play with and try.
That's like, I'm jealous of you because like I really want to flex like some of my creative things. And I feel like like, I'm just so sucked into like other stuff, which I'm decent at getting done.
Right.
But then when I like, try After Effects. After Effects is like one thing that I just like I want to do, but I don't get it. And like, what's the hot take? Like, give me the explain it like I'm 5. What is After Effects and like what are the like if you have barrier to entry? If you said Adam, I have a minute to tell you how to like at least get in and start a project. Could you tell me that? I would say that like
Premiere and After Effects go together hand in hand. And Premiere somewhat, right? Like, or more than somewhat. Like you have edited tons of things. It's just like After Effects is taking video files that you've already sort of edited together and like compressing them into one sort of group of that, and then being able to move that around inside a canvas in the space, right? Okay. So you're sort of using Premiere to edit video. Okay. And then you're bringing in that edited video and then doing the sort of, visual effects that need to go with it. Right. So all of the, like for commercials or for intros or for things that are like, and that's what like, I thought it was cool about it in the first place is it feels like a very artistic way to do it. They use it a lot for like intros to shows.
Is it the one? Is it pervasive? Like this is the one that you use?
Well, so like that was here. Yeah. So I always assumed, I was like, maybe this is naive of me. I was like, Adobe, that's the thing. That is the industry. They have, for better or for worse, they have taken over, and now everything else is kind of like the second tier of stuff. But like those Adobe ones, if you know those, you're in everywhere. And Kathy, actually, my wife, who is taking the class with me, is she was looking at it, and she was basically saying like, no, for like high end film stuff, like they use Nuke, like Foundation Nuke, which is like a version of that, but apparently I couldn't tell you what, like, the nuances of making it better or worse for that type of stuff.
Nuke is like a code name of After Effects? Or?
No. So Nuke is a completely different type of software, right?
Oh, okay.
So then we were saying like, oh man, if you want to do, not that we're like, competing for Hollywood jobs here,
sure.
but like, if you wanted to do that level of it, this is not the end all be all After Effects,
right?
Which was a surprise to me, but like it just shows my like predilection towards just having like Adobe be the generic thing.
So I've had my like, oh man, I'm glad you brought up Adobe, because I've had like a day with Adobe, and this is something, if you know who I'm talking about, I'm not going to bring you up right now.
Oh man, calling out people on the stream.
But today,
it was today. They're going to know who this is.
Yeah, they will if they watch it. And they are somebody in creative media that works with streaming and all this thing.
Wonderful.
Doesn't matter because they don't even know. This, like, I'm not saying on the stream, but I do want to say this.
Okay.
I work as an education institution. So one of the things that we've been working on is trying to figure out how to license students with Adobe licenses.
Right, sure.
And so it's been this huge shift in the industry, at least in education, just over the last probably decade, because of cloud computing and all these things, subscriptions, of course.
Yeah.
And so Adobe has been really problematic, because in the past it'd be like, here's Adobe, here's your license installed on a machine. We would do that.
Yeah.
And then it used to be, here's one license, you can install it on 50 machines, go do that.
Okay.
Now, how it works, it's all user-based. And so I just got this platform where I'm able to make groups on campus and put different licensed programs into each group. And then like people request it. And of course I have to process their payment for it, because we pay for this big thing. But we have 100 licenses. You have to have 100 licenses out of the gate to get it. And then let's say you walked into my lab. I could say, I'm checking out an Adobe license to you for 48 hours. I go in the app, check it out. Now, the app is already installed on the computer. You get it, you log in, you use it for 48 hours, and then I take it back, that license.
Wow.
So it's like managing now a license set.
Right.
And so it's a different way of thinking about it. But what's cool about it is now as a student, art student, and I always feel like I'm talking so much, but as an art student, you take it, and like you have to go to that lab. And I remember you telling me like, let's take over these 5 computers.
Oh, totally.
And render.
And stay there for like 4 hours, or get up in the morning and run and get it before class started, because they were all running. Yeah. So you can't do that now.
So what that was the thing that's cool though, is now you can say, I don't want to go get COVID.
Yeah.
Give me my license.
Right.
Now I'm installing it on my home. And the cool thing is when you get the license, you can run it on 2 machines. So now you're this creative design student. You're running Adobe on 2 machines, and you're able to. Now here's my thing though.
Yeah. I
had a fallout with Adobe on my personal side during the pandemic, because personally I paid for it, and I'm like, I don't want to have to lose this license for whatever CS6 that I had. Yeah. And then it updated the computer I was in. They were like, nope, you can't go to this version of the OS and use CS6.
Yeah, they'd figured out a way to block the notorious CS6.
Well, it was
hack.
like a 32-bit, 64, whatever the reason was.
Right.
So I went and so here's the point of my damn rant.
Yeah.
Is I've adopted some other platforms. I've tried to diversify.
Oh, sure, right. Some open source stuff.
So there's GIMP out there if you heard of that.
Yeah.
But I've been using Affinity Suite, which is out of the UK, and they have 3 platforms that completely mirror Photoshop, and then Illustrator. And I feel like what happened is Illustrator, or at least just Adobe, got to a certain checkpoint, and hey, a shout out, from Sanscraft. What's up out there, Sanscraft? You want a shout out? So here's the point. What I was gonna say though is that I think Photoshop and Adobe got to a certain checkpoint, and then everyone else in the industry says, hey, I can make a program like that. And
Right.
Affinity did it. They took it to a certain point, and then they diversified and they created their own platform. So long story short, I've been using the hell out of Affinity, and it gets all the stuff that I need to be able to do that I would do in Photoshop or Illustrator.
Yeah.
But then I have to go out to a whole bunch of other programs to do everything else.
And the 1 minute response that I would say to that is just being devil's advocate again, is I feel like those are perfectly great for people who just want to use like a Photoshop right?
Yeah.
Or an Illustrator to do a quick thing real quick. Like do a quick thing or make a quick little project and then be done with it, right?
Sure.
And I feel like what Adobe has done, I'm not even trying to defend Adobe really here, right? It's like, I guess why I like it is because all of the stuff fit all together, right? So it's moving integrated. Something from like Premiere to After Effects and then editing the InDesign or like Illustrator files that are updating through all of them, it just like all that shit all works together, right? And you're just like, oh yep, just move one to the other and move this up over here, and the interface is basically the same, and the other, it's like those are the conveniences I suppose that I'm paying for at that point.
And then just like the workflows
that somebody else is paying for, that a different company is paying for, that I don't have to
Adobe,
pay for.
that's the whole thing. So here that's the whole thing. Adobe gets you in your college. Now you get in the free license because you're in the creative program,
right?
And then you go to
and I just tell my boss, this is what I have to have, right? Like I have to have this. This is the thing that I need.
I know. It's just.
It's true.
I can go both ways with it. Like you said, I can defend it both ways. I think we got off on a tangent here.
That was a 22 minute tangent.
This was a good rant. This is our
start
of the day. I just want to say there's a Sandcraft out there.
I don't know what that is.
Sandcraft TV. Heck yeah! Shout out from the DoubleDropDown team.
Is that a bot that's just asking for shout outs in our thing?
Shout out to the bot if you're a bot.
I don't know why they would want that, but anyway. We should talk about 3D printing that we have, because we do have some. If you saw before, there was a stream that Adam did printing. I mean, like 8 hours. I watched it sort of off and on.
So I purposely slowed it down. And
really, but it's still fucked up. Tell us about it.
So we got on the screen here is a. Well, actually, you should talk about it.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is the crown. So this is an Xbox Series X. You can see that it's square like that. That goes on the top of a. What we're hoping to do is like basically make a fitted crown topper for the top of the Xbox Series X. And in my case, I want to make it to have some spikes on it so the little like cockatiels that we have in our house don't land on it. But I could also see it being used for like, if you wanted to put like cool words across it or some kind of cool like pattern or controller holder. I don't know exactly what, but like you would need still a thing that fits down to the top of the Series X.
Sure.
So I feel like that is the main thing that we're trying to get to right now. And we made this in Blender. Talon helped us figure, not Blender, Fusion 360. Talon helped us like go through Fusion 360 and learn some of that. And so that's where it is right now. And we printed one. And what happened to the first one?
Yeah. So what my problem is, and actually this opens up a whole nother door
Can
of conversation.
Oh my God.
Is that I'm thinking we need a new 3D printer.
Yeah. So if you saw the last stream, it was getting funky on one side, and it just like
you're right. It's not the printer's fault.
It's not your fault. it's the bed.
It takes a lot of time, and like there's parts I keep swapping, and I put a lot of love into it, and I'll keep doing it. But one of the things about even the stream is putting it in that corner. When I do service on it, I have to like put my arms around it and like feel where a screw is and undo it. Like I can't just look at it. I've made it way more complex than we need it to be.
Well, and even I feel like it's perfect for being out of the way and then shooting video of it happening, but not for servicing.
And it's way far away from our mics, so you don't see this. So anyways, what had happened, and you can see in this here, is that it looks perfect. It's sitting on the bed, but there's not a lot of surface area touching the bed. And so what had happened is on the back here, and I'm going to use this. I feel like I bought this freaking app like forever ago, and I never use it. So I'm going to use these arrows right here. Okay. So see these things in the back here. This Man, that feels like it's not even thick enough. I need a little bit more thickness.
You need those thick arrows. I get you.
Let's get that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's like fat graffiti style.
So anyways, at this point in the bed, it was like up just microns enough. Like the bed wasn't maybe level enough, or it just didn't adhere enough.
Yeah.
That it started peeling up off at like, I don't know, maybe 4 hours in. And so it sucks because about what happens is once it starts peeling up, you don't have this solid piece that's at the exact dimensions that you just did. So
yeah,
I guess I think we need to cut over to like a shot of what we printed over there, which would be, that one right there, middle. Okay, so this is what we printed. So that was what we were seeing on there. So remember when I was saying it was on that bed and it was kind of messed up? You can see it right here.
Oh yeah. Like
comparatively.
So yeah, look at that side, which looks nice, and then this is a very fisheye lens that we're looking at, but
let's look at it the front way so you can see how we're seeing it. So if you look at the basic box right here, this side is actually perfectly fine, and so this was setting down on the bed. It was sitting like this.
Yeah,
probably get this up here.
Do you think that bevel just needs to go?
This bevel right here?
The inside, because it's sitting on a bevel, right?
No,
and
there's
that's the reason
so much surface area that this is completely the 3D printer's fault, or at least my fault. And so you could really see right here. So what had happened is this part started just like peeling off the bed.
Right.
And then the printer
just see it.
Yeah, you can really see it. So if you look at it at this angle, that's a perfect print. Right. Everything's perfect.
Everything's perfect.
And then
don't look at it from any other angle.
But it was just this back area. So it started peeling off the back like this. But what's cool is because we printed it that way, at a certain point it caught up with itself and it kind of pretty much
it evened out. It evened out in the end. So it just looks ugly.
Yeah, it looks terribly ugly. All right.
Okay. Be careful. Bring up this Xbox Series X. Okay, we got the X up here. Oh God.
It's so big.
It's so big. Okay.
Flip the camera. I think we need to flip it.
This one?
Nope. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I feel like okay.
How's that feel?
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, you're right. There's that wiggle. Right?
But the difference before was it was setting.
Yeah, do you have the old one?
It was setting on top. I don't.
So we had two. We had two. Oh, you didn't even keep it?
It broke.
Oh wait, isn't that it?
Oh yeah, you can grab it. See if it works. But if you would have dropped that Xbox Series X,
I would have bought you a new Xbox.
You're like 3 years later.
Yeah.
So the problem with this version, another one that we have right here.
Okay, so this was the OG version,
which didn't print all the way because I stopped it because I knew it was jacked. Actually, that one would have printed even better probably than the other. But you'll notice it can't snap on.
It's like too big.
There's just enough of a recess to see, and you can take this one home and kind of play with it.
Yeah.
But it didn't mount on here.
So we're sort of like we need one. Oops.
Yeah, no,
in between this one and that one, right? Because I think so maybe this is something, right? I would love this to fit down into here, but also like, I don't know, feel like it's snapping in.
Okay, so here was my thought on that. And this one related to stream. This, what if you lined it with like a rubber on two sides so that it has a little bit enough of a give that when you put it on, you kind of put it on and then that rubber like holds it on.
Oh, right. I like that idea. You'd have to put that on like your own self, right?
Yeah,
like you couldn't like give this to someone. So here's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let's say you put this on.
Yeah.
And then it has like clips.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like some sort of little like very subtle thing that goes down into one of these little circles.
Sure.
And I don't know how far those go down. It doesn't look like too far. Tear this apart and let's
oh no shit, those go way far. Way farther than you would expect.
Man. Okay. So maybe they're just not painted.
You could almost clip in there. But here's the thing that I was thinking about your design that I liked is that so you're gonna put like spikes like this, like that's your thought. Like this is what we're doing. So
a crown of thorns.
And so, but what could be cool about this, if people were gonna use it, is that you could just make this as you put cool designs in there, but it still has the fan capabilities. Make sure you like punch holes in there or something. It might block your shit. I'm not gonna you fuck up your stuff, that's on
well,
you.
like, couldn't you see like someone like this is the front, right? And they like wrote their name, like their gamer tag across the front or something, right? And so then it would be like sitting up there with this like cool, you know, like I could see flames coming out. Like imagine if it was all orange and crazy with flames. Like that could be like a cool hat for the top of it, right? It's almost like it's like a faceplate for the Xbox, right? Remember those old Xbox 360 faceplates? Oh, Adam is like, oh, you mean this thing that I have in reach?
This faceplate.
Look at show them your fucking custom 360. Ah, so good, so good.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Evil Dead, Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
So good. Did that like that's like a custom cool thing. God, I want to like.
It sucks because you put it on a.
I want to like point the camera over there. Okay, so there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
And there's the chainsaw behind it. I feel like that's the perfect like
chainsaw that was made as well
as part of the cosplay outfit. Nice.
Yeah. It sucks because like if you update like a piece of technology like that, it seems like it has a short lifespan.
Yeah. So I think the bottom line is I feel like whatever we do, like getting this right of how this fits onto here and then giving that to everyone else could be like a cool thing where then people could make other even cooler shit than we could ever think of, right?
So here's the dig. Last time you were like, this thing doesn't go on its side. And I had somebody.
This is the beef.
This is the beef. I had somebody on stream call you out and me out too, because I was there, and they're like, "Hey, does that thing have fucking feet on it right on this?"
So it
side?
does.
Look at this shit.
So it has feet on it, and I feel like that was a concession at best that Xbox decided to do, because there was no like reason that it absolutely had to be sitting up as long as it was like vented on this side, right?
It is.
As long as it with the vent. But I feel like
you're gonna get on this button, huh?
look at that button. That isn't the way. There's no turning this button. Like for that, so it's meant to be in that orientation.
I will say that's a fair thing. And okay, underneath here too, is this removable?
I don't think so.
I feel like it's removable because now you just said that it's not. I'm just kidding.
I just like snap off the bottom of your expensive Xbox.
What I guess I'm trying to get at is that if birds shitting in holes is a problem on Ryan's Xbox, why aren't you putting it on your fucking side?
Well, okay, so here's the other thing. They would land on it if it was on the fucking side.
Okay,
right?
But they're like, not shitting in a hole.
No, that's true. But it would be shitting all over the side of my precious Xbox Series X.
Fair.
So that's also bad.
It's wipeable off instead of like cleaning a fan and.
No, that's true.
And creating, the bird apocalypse, the
exactly.
bird man, because
so
you inhale the bird shit.
Mustard gas that comes when you mix those two.
So, anyways, I like the idea because I feel like there's a lot of potential here to do some things on top of this. Because it like once you get it from here was one of my thoughts. I was like, oh yeah, Ryan's doing this, but like fuck making it a creative endeavor. Like how can I industrially like hang a controller off this and then like put the all the different pieces. Like this is like a sweet top part for that.
You would really need to get this like
look at
on there though,
but
right?
Look
like,
at this. Like if
exactly.
you're pulling down on this side, like if you try to pull down on that side, it doesn't come off as much as you would think it would.
That's
like
true.
If you get the right amount of hooks and the right amount of pieces
and the very right size so that it like fits on there very snugly,
not falling off like that, but yeah.
But also, I feel like it needs some kind of like one down in each corner down into that thing that like clicks into it or at least just holds onto it. Like what if it was just very close?
No, I think that's
and then it just like grabs on.
Now I feel like I need to pull out something that realizes that exact thing.
Hey.
How carefully can I grab this prototype box that I created? So we're going to talk about box.
This is an Atom creation?
This is like 100% Tinkercad Atom creation.
Ooh.
It was a Minecraft block that I created, I think in Tinkercad. And not only that, like, let's see if it works. Let's see if from here. It has,
is this like a lava block or something?
It's not even a real block. And it actually,
it
it didn't work too well because look, you could see that light right there. Like if it was darker, it tends to do. But the point is and if I can see if I can undo this, like I did the thing, like the little clamps, that clamped into this, and then inside there's just like a little structure I built.
See, and I feel like so those clamps right here, like they need to go down far enough to click into that. Now, how hard is it to get it out of there? Because there's no way to like push them in, I guess, right?
And so look how they're oriented on there. At least, watch you get that stuck in there.
Perfect.
It's perfect. That looks perfect.
I mean, it does. It does hold it there.
It does it.
Like,
well, the reason why is watch how I did the engineering on it, which actually didn't do as well as I thought. Oh wait, okay. This is a later version. I used to have them on all four sides, so you would like put it in and twist it in, and then it would like snap in.
Okay.
But this version, then it would like easily unsnap.
Yeah.
But this version, it just clicks in, and you have these little like side like holes that it would clip into, and here's like random little
totally the little
thing I put in the middle that ended up being a thing. But anyways, I think that could be a way that you would do it, because I've definitely done it in practice. It works well.
So I guess we would just have to measure how deep one of these. So I imagine you would do it in all four corners, right? Like you would use, because there's a hole in each corner, right? There's a thing in each corner, and you would just like snap it down, and that's what
I'm still feeling like it doesn't need it. Like,
it won't even need it
because
I don't want to be able to like force it. I want people to be able to print it without having to like glue a bunch of rubber into the middle or whatever afterwards. It would be cool if it was just like, here's the thing, it prints out perfectly every time, and it just like snaps straight onto the top of your Xbox.
There's a tape. Yeah, I know, and I get you what you're saying. And so one other thing to keep in mind is the feet on the back side do kind of like touch this edge when they
go. That's what we'll have to.
If you have just a little bit more depth on it, I think you'd be fine.
Oh yeah, they do. But I almost like so if I push it all the way this way, whatever this distance is, that's what I need to make it smaller of, right? We need to like measure that with some calipers or something. Because so we have
for the button too. Like you need like a cool like little button cover.
Yeah, right. See, that'll be the extra shit that people make. Like once you have the base, then it's easy to like model that stuff onto there.
We're pretty stoked about this square we made.
It's like you got and I mean, obviously this square fucked up, but like
on the print, that was my bad.
Yeah, no. But I feel like if we can get that a good, like, it feels cool to be like, right, people could actually use it for something.
No, it's good that we're just going through the trials and tribulations, because I think how I would do it is we'd have the baseline, and I think hanging shit would be my big thing about it. So
you could put cat ears on it. You could put whatever. It could be like cosplay, freaking up.
Doesn't matter.
3D printer. I like that idea. I'm more of I want it to not be useful. I want it to be art,
an artistic thingy. Well, and that's good, and I appreciate that. So I think something screwed up, and I think I lost one of my things I was going to show on the show right before I got here, and it's still. Wait, can I change the version here?
It only says one.
Of a knob.
But it says by Ryan Higley. Are we in my account? Is that maybe it?
Oh yeah, maybe we're in your account, which is fine. Like whatever.
Sure,
I'm just gonna do it. So I don't think Talon's here tonight, but Talon has been giving us insights on how to build things in Fusion 360.
Right.
And so it's been a challenge for myself. I'm gonna be honest to like adopt Fusion 360. And so I did. I challenged myself. This button isn't the one I printed either. So I think it's on my account, or something happened where I lost access to it, because there's more of a rounded edge, and I actually have it in Tinkercad, and I'll show you why in a second. But I crafted this all in Fusion, and I want to use this quick thing in the bottom, because if you click it, you can kind of see what you did. So
it's like undo, but just view the undo.
It's like viewing what you did. And so I drew a circle, and I extruded said circle, and then I just like rounded the edges of said circle.
Okay.
And then on top of that top face of the circle, drew a rectangle, extruded a rectangle.
Yeah.
And then just rounded corners all the way down on that rectangle.
On the edge, yep.
And then I printed it as a test. That was my first print, is like, okay, let's see what this looks like. And one of the first things that I noticed is that it kind of needed an indicator. And so I put
that makes sense.
This little indicator. So I was like, oh, I'll go put one on there. I'll make it work. Yeah. I did it.
Nice.
Printed it. And it just felt blocky, and it didn't print out well because I'm still having problems with getting everything tuned in. So I was like, that's not what I wanted to do. So I do think I have Tinkercad up, so I can show you kind of what I did. So this is what I ended up landing on. So if I can recover my Fusion 360 file, here's the problem though, is that I used Tinkercad as a crutch again because this is what it looked like when I got it out of Fusion 360. I got it to this point in Fusion 360. Looks great as the button, but I couldn't figure out how to put the indicator on there exactly like I wanted to. And I'm pretty sure if I just spent some more time in Fusion, I would have figured it out. But I wanted it to do this. I wanted it to be a cutout.
Yeah.
And so I was like, in Tinkercad, just like get the thing and put it in the thing and then cut it out.
Cut a hole in it.
I was like, how the hell do you do that in Fusion? And so there it is.
Nice.
I imported my model and I did my last little little piece of it to get that going.
Nice.
And then so here's what I had. I think I cleaned up my stove enough to see a janky ass old button replacement, and you can see like right there. There's this is the part. Oh, there's my big arrows.
Okay. those thick arrows coming to bite you.
let me de-thickenize my arrows. Okay, so this is the part that fits onto this part right here. Okay. And then this part fits into this top part of the knob. And then what the knob looks like, and I got to get back to my arrow here, is this. That was the old bead, junked up, terrible knob, falling off. Every time I would try to turn it, it would like not be great. And you can see in the background the 3D print there.
Yeah, nice.
And so this is like the finalized part, and it ended up like working really well.
Nice.
And it looks like way more sleek than those like big B buttons that didn't work. And so it fit really well. And so I just loved, and it was funny. I had that moment where I walked by the stove. I was like, why the hell have I not done this? Before? Like that should have been the first thing like that I did with the stuff.
I feel like people don't, and maybe you do, but a lot of people don't like appreciate the tactile function of things happening, right? And so when that like doesn't work, or that could be a super cool like easy way to do it. Like how awesome is that when that works? Because then you're like, I use that every single day, right? I touch that stupid ass button every day, and it could be nice, or it could be this janky thing that I like almost have like micro anxieties about all the time, right?
And we just pass it by. How many things in your life do you do that? And so that's my pitch for 3D printing is that you can just augment
the practical. That's your pitch for like the practical 3D side of printing.
But I love the other things. I love the other things we do because I think it's like it's a spectrum. And we're like, I go look at 3D printing videos and I'm like, oh man, I have a stream about 3D printing. And then this dude is making like a full engine with 5,000 parts that he 3D printed meticulously.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're the other side of that, or at least we're a piece of that world of saying, hey, we can adopt it. We're creative. We have some technical aptitude. We're not approaching this without any kind of piece on that. But the quick story is that took about 2 hours to model and have a prototype print out. It took me one time to say, oh, the first prototype is too small, and then I adjusted it once, and then it was done.
Right.
And it was that much. And just used the calipers, did the thing. And so from start to finish, 100% done in Fusion, and it looks like a professional part. And then I just threw it out on a Thingiverse, so anybody else can just do whatever they want with it.
Nice. And I love that. I love that part of it too, right? Of just saying like, hey, at some point there should be a gigantic repository of 3D printed things when that becomes like the mainstream that's happening, because that has to come at some point. It's like just too convenient and too easy to make things.
So that point, IKEA apparently gives 3D printable versions of their furniture pieces.
Yeah, interesting.
So you can
like
get
the frame or something.
I guess
like that
pieces and parts. Like somebody was like, "Oh, I want to like test this thing," and they're like, "You can go to IKEA." And I don't know if it's even to repair pieces of it.
Right, I could see that. But like, let's say you had some kind of shelf, and you were like, "Oh, I need the little pieces that hold up the shelf," right? Mm-hmm. Like they go into the holes and sort of have the little ledges.
I feel like I'm fake newsing this, so I don't want to say that I corroborated that.
Yeah, no.
But I've in some of my times there is something that IKEA allows some levels of 3D printing.
I feel like that totally makes sense that they would do
Absolutely.
that. And so yeah, it's like at some point we want all of this stuff to be out there so that we can all just say like how amazing would it be to just look up Kenmore 536 and not only do I find the PDF of the instruction manual and everything, but here's 18 parts that you would ever want for the Kenmore 536.
Sure.
And I go, great. I needed the rotating wheel, and then I just go print rotating wheel.
But it does the thing, like that's the open source community has done this. And like in some of those places are probably like, take that shit down.
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
True.
But
yeah,
man,
that'll be the same thing as digital stuff. That'll be the same thing as all of that. It'll just say, oh, everyone will fight it at first, and then it'll become ubiquitous, and they'll accept it.
Hey, and so you know what? We've not been doing this entire time as 3D printing.
That's true. We haven't printed a single 3D thing.
Do
do we have something? I thought we didn't. Okay.
I do. I'm gonna kick off a pro. I'm not gonna even say what it is. Okay. But let's do some first layer, and then we'll get into some storyline. I think we need to get into the dig unless we had anything else.
Yeah. We'll recap some of the dig while we get this 3D print going.
You want to do some camera angles?
I know. Let's see. I'm gonna go back. Camera angles. So, Adam's changing. So this is like. First pass, right? I assume he has something ready to print, but
we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Actually, I did this one as specifically a first layer print.
Okay.
Like it only has like 2 or 3 layers, and that's it.
So I know this printer has. It feels like it's been seeing better days, right? Like the amount of. I don't know, just jankiness in it lately, right? Would you consider that just part of its age, Adam?
It's a mechanical device, and so part of the just wear and tear of running it for hours on end will just require more maintenance. So I'd say any device I have will do that. I just need one that has a little bit more upgraded parts because I've upgraded the hot end, I've upgraded the extruder. I've upgraded some belts. Like I've upgraded everything. So
sure.
And it is still completely a valid machine. The thing that I want to do though is get one that I maybe just don't have to have that much maintenance on.
Yeah. And would you say that that's like more modern machines have less maintenance, or is it just that a newer machine will have less maintenance?
I think that the caliber of the machine you get will have certain levels of maintenance.
Okay.
And so the one that I got was more of like, let's say the standard go at something.
Yeah.
But where we're going towards is like something that has this very specific motor type and that's a little bit more quiet, or it heats up at this level, or this little piece of the technology is going to work a little bit better.
I imagine, and I haven't followed it super closely, but I mean, there has to have been advances in 3D technology between, because what year is this guy, this old girl?
Yeah, it's like about 4 years old, but
okay,
it's still a valid thing. You go buy it online. It's the same.
So is it the same? So like if when you purchase, let's say you were to purchase a new 3D printer,
sure,
I'm sure there would be like new cool features that you would be looking forward to, right? It's not just a more trustworthy version of this one that you have.
Well, just break it down like this, and just to as we buy time before this print kicks off.
Yeah.
But if you take it all the way down to what the outcome of a printer does, is that it extrudes a hot plastic material onto a bed. Yeah. And so you can get upgraded heating elements, you can get upgraded nozzles, you can get upgraded like parts to do that, but that is all physical pieces and parts.
Yeah.
Those are going to all wrap back down and wire into some sort of computing device. So that firmware and the way that computer runs your print is going to be the most important part. And so that's where you get your upgrades. And so one of the bigger upgrades, at least I've seen in some 3D printers, is we see it on our 3D printer if we go up here. So in the upper right-hand corner, that pixelated LCD display up there,
yeah,
that is a camera looking at a display that is literally on a box sitting next to the 3D printer. But, I wanted everyone to see it. I want to be able to track it as we go around. And so that's, there is a full color display on the newer printers. So then it upgrades the stream. Okay. It looks all badass. Right. But then in that menu, like right now, let's say we're going to go 3D print something. You don't know what that thing looks like on the card. You just have to know it by name. Yeah. On some of the newer ones, you can be like, go to this thing. And it's like, do you mean this 3D object that's here? Okay. Or then you have just a little bit more tuning and a little bit more things you can do. Now, here's where it really gets interesting is that there's a thing called Octoprint. And so you heard of Arduinos and you've heard about Raspberry Pi, things like that. Well, you can get these other computers, connect it to the computer of that, and then remotely control your computer or your 3D printer. You can actually check in. And one of the things that I think we're going to do for the stream, and I'm going to do this on this new printer we eventually buy, is you can set the camera in Octoprint that every layer that's done, so a layer happens, the hot end will go dock over to the side. It will take a quick snapshot, and then it'll go and do the next layer, come off to the side, take the next snapshot. And so if you took a bunch of those frames where it would just like, one layer, nozzles out of the way, snapshot of the bed. Right. Imagine if you put those into a video. It's just going to look like the thing grows.
Yeah, that's cool. It's almost like it wants to give you a little like animated GIF of your print when you're done, right? Like that's
there's a practical reason, of course, for it. Sure. Because you're going to study each layer. So when something screws up, you can be like, on layer 5. And so now every print has like a documented log, so to speak, of what the heck you did.
What about different like materials and stuff? Is that just like super high end? Is that like really that's like out of the price range of what we would want? Or like resin ones, or like ones where it pulls it up out of things, or...
So I would love to get a resin one. Resin, I think, is a really cool technique because it's different than what FDM is. Yeah. And FDM is, man, there's a thing, but it's basically like something deposit, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Blah. Anyways, but it's layer by layer, squirted out. Where this other one is... It's a fluid that as it pulls it out, ultraviolet light hardens each layer.
That seems like some futuristic
but here's the problem. I was all into it until I got an actual part. I feel like I have a part around here somewhere that Talon had. I don't know where it's at.
That came from one of those printers?
That came from one of those printers. It feels...
And it was not cool?
Okay, you got to be careful with this part if I find it.
Oh, so that's what it is. Like, if I drop it, it's going to break?
I don't think I have it. Damn it. Oh, I do. I have one.
Nice.
I do. Okay, you got to be careful.
What kind of delicate part are we talking about?
So we can go to the micro camera if we want to on this, and I kind of changed it around over there so we don't...
Oh, the micro camera. Yeah, we could do that. Close-up cam? No?
Yeah, it should be that middle one down there. This one right here. Is it not on? Oh, we may not have it tonight. Okay, so what this thing does, and it's kind of... We could probably focus it. Let me see if I can focus this a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. So if you look at it, can you tell the layers of where that was even printed? Like, it looks like a solid part, right?
Yeah, it does.
And so it's super brittle, though.
Oh, no.
And so that's the thing with some of those resin. So there's a couple pieces. You print it, and so what happens is that comes out, and then you have to cure it. And then it even becomes more brittle. But you can get... Okay, you need
like more brittle than you would just say normal plastic.
Yeah, let's do a comparison. Here's a pair of my glasses.
I'll bend this until
no. I don't no. As far as like, just look at the difference in quality between those two parts, and it might be harder to see. Like, you can see the individual lines in the red one.
Yeah,
like you can see where it was laid down.
It just doesn't. It has like a texture to everything. Right, whereas the resin one has no texture.
Like it doesn't feel like it came off a machine. If you look at the circles, and it's really evident, and if you're in real life, you could kind of see it. But the circles themselves, and when I say like these little pods right in there, like they look solid. Like it doesn't even look like there's a print. Whereas the other ones, the little nozzle had to like circle around and do all their stuff in there. And so, anyways, this comes off of that resin printer like beautiful, just like this.
but then you have to cure it, which is like.
But then, so I had this, and I was like, these are gonna be my sick new glasses, and this is gonna be badass. And like the first one he gave me was like, hey, I didn't do the thing very well. Like I didn't print it out well, and so he gave me a part, and this was Talon because he actually has a 3D resin printer, and I just was like, oh, I'm gonna try to bend it, and then snap. I was like, oh shit, this thing is really brittle. I was expecting it to have like some level of like bendiness. Like you can see that like these glasses, all these things, like they have give.
Yeah.
And so I guess I've just said that FDM is still my thing. Like I don't know, I don't have a reason for a resin yet because there's not been anything that I need to do.
Oh, I heard the noise.
There we go. So there's a couple things I want to point out. If you look, see the nozzle itself, it looks a little weird. Like there's
uneven or something.
Oh, you know what I think I might be able to do? Oh no, this might not work. Let's see if it does. No, it won't. There's supposed to be a thing around that nozzle, not the nozzle itself, but just a little bit higher, like it holds in the heat, and it got melted onto the thing. Oh
man,
we're having a moment.
Hey, first layer.
Let's look at the first layer. Let's see if we're even getting some extrusion out of there. Oh, you know what? You know why we're not extruding?
Crap stuck at the end?
No, it's actually super hilarious.
Oh no.
It's a super faux pas of a thing.
Oh man, uh-oh. What happened?
Go look at the printer right now. What are we missing? Filament.
Oh, there's nothing going into the top of this.
Nothing going on.
Oh, it's like a party foul. So how long does that take to like feed into it?
This is a great example. So check this out. What you would do in this case.
So Adam's putting on a giant new thread of what looks like I would say like wire that you use to put on a weed whacker.
It's called filament.
And it's just a giant spool of it.
So I stopped it on purpose, and then I'm gonna auto home it.
Okay. Oh yeah, everyone can see what buttons you're pushing. That's great.
So the cool thing is that I wasn't super worried it started printing because we got the heat.
Yeah.
We got all the pieces in place to really show off the heat parts. Hold on just a second here.
What does it need to get to 248 is what it needs to get to for heat, bed heat?
It has to get to 248. But look at that. So our bed, no, that was not bed heat, but nozzle heat. So if you look on that there, it's like 65 on the bed, and that stayed 65 because I just restarted it right away.
Yeah, exactly.
And so there's no real weight. It's look how fast that goes up from 221 to 223. Sometimes I bet I'm like, all right, I screwed up this print. I'm gonna restart it. I bet you I can swap it out in enough that it doesn't go below 220.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm like, do it,
like
and then
timing it.
Then I go and I time out. And usually I can get it to work.
Nice.
I'm usually like.
And so was that like you restarting the print basically?
I did. So I canceled that prior print. There's a bunch of junk on that nozzle, but I'm not too worried about it because this is not going to be something I'm going to worry too much about as far as the print's concerned. Because I want to see the first layer. I'm really big into first layer, and that's what we're gonna do. It's almost like really exciting. So we're just on that waiting phase.
Plus, we don't even know what this is. We don't even know what kind of thing we're.
You had one hint.
I already had. It's glasses.
No. That's it. Yeah, you can see that there's some stuff kind of oozing out now.
Good. That's what we want. We want the ooze.
Oh yeah, it's so like look how nice and close that gets.
Dunk.
At this level,
no baby steps, no baby Z steps.
I might Z it, but oh yeah, we're good now. So at first I was like, we clogged, but nope. Good. So what's happening is it has to push a little bit into the nozzle because it wasn't there. So I'm hopefully this is gonna leave a little chunk of this off there in just a little bit. There it comes.
All right, great.
Yeah, so put stuff in your nozzle. Put
that in your nozzle and smoke it.
I feel like I should go and grab that thing right when it falls off.
All right.
And then we're good. Oh man, this is the first layer print. I've developed this one thing, and I'm going to Z-step it for first layers.
Z-stepping is little tiny micro adjustments to the height of this thing. Adam's just reaching in and trying to grab the... No, still there. Don't mess up the print that's there. I cannot tell what this is at all. It looks very complicated, whatever this structure is. I feel like trying to guess it from the from the first pass. It's like a good guessing game. God, yeah, I have absolutely no idea. This seems gigantic. So he's baby Z stepping it down. Down, right?
Yep.
Okay.
How's that look? Is it close? Still needs like more. I baby Z stepped it a lot.
I love how .099 is a lot.
Can you see it move?
Yeah. It looks a lot lower now. It's like pushing the other line out of the way.
I just put it back.
Oh. It's not doing good.
No, I tore a piece off when I did that other, so it's gonna recover. Remember, this is at a micro scale.
Okay.
That's good. I'm good with that.
Oh no, that sort of moved around too. Oh man.
So what's happening right now, and why I'm not 100% worried, is that some of it is gonna have is because I ripped a piece off, and so I moved a chunk of it. So one line moved a little bit. It'll recover on itself. But the whole point of this one is so see how it dips really close to the bed right there?
Yeah.
But then when you get to this back end, this is the issue, the mechanical issues that I've been dealing with this. And so let's see here. What side is that on? That's in the back. That was in the back left corner.
Yeah, I'm sort of disoriented of where I am on the thing. Especially because I'm trying to figure out what this is, but now it's like moved around a bunch, so I can't tell. What does that say? IMP?
How did that side go? Let's see here.
That looks good.
I'm gonna watch another pass.
Yeah.
Man, it's so mesmerizing.
It seems to be holding down.
Yeah, now we got it. I just need to get it to the bottom corner here, because like this is good. So watch how it's gonna start getting closer. If I might have caught it. Oh, it's really close right there.
And you could tell that by like how sort of far it's having to push it down, right?
Yeah, and there's a sweet spot. Talon always gets me on me. He's like, not close enough. He likes it when it's like right there.
Squishing it, yeah.
Like just enough to push it, but I like it when it's, yeah, probably right about here. I needed to go to the other side though.
Are you gonna tell us what this is, or do you just have to
there is
guess
nothing
forever?
It's just it's a 3-layer thing that has some words, and like it cuts around and does a really good first layer print.
Oh, this is just like a garbage throwaway thing to help you get your first layer right?
No, it's just like because I wanted to do designs and like be able to see first prints, and I was kind of into like, so I would print this out and be like, I'm gonna sit and watch this for a while. And so it has some words in there, it has some shapes, and I just wanted to see how it handled all the little cuts and different things that it would do.
I feel like that's a good good test, right? Especially if it's been, not doing well for certain things. You're like, all right, we got to try this out.
The typical thing would be a benchy to print. And so the benchies are pretty...
it's like that tugboat, right?
Yeah, and people print a crap load of those because it does a lot of different things. Yeah, so that's grab something.
It was moving down to do the E, and it grabbed something.
And so see where it's really close right there? And then at other places, it's a little bit higher up. Yeah, it's definitely messing up there, but then it gets that part pretty decent.
Yeah.
So this is just showing the kind of issues that we dealt with when I'm just going to let it run, even if it doesn't work, because it's just a first layer print anyway. But what I was going to say is that this is a good example of what was happening when we were printing the other thing, the Xbox part.
Right.
So what I just need to go in is I'm going to take this apart in the next week, and I'm going to level the bed again, and I got to do a fix of that nozzle and kind of fix a couple different pieces because it's leaking out in a couple areas.
Right.
So I didn't want to run it too long tonight, probably about 3 hours. And then it should catch up with itself after this. I put it really far down, so probably Z-stepping it up just like a tad would not make it do all this stuff.
Oh, because what's happening is it's so far down that when it like goes across, you know, to do something else, it's just dragging.
It's dragging it and then
with it.
heating it, and it's like this part's not adhered a little bit, and then it pulls it off. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh, yeah, like a little bit there. Interesting. I feel like what's no new tech of like it automatically detecting that it's messing up and adjusting its own nozzle to keep things like this from happening. There's nothing like that going on with this new. Jeez,
there might be some other thing, but it's not in my price range.
I need AI looking at my print at all times and making micro adjustments based on the bed.
Well, I gotta say, I'm excited that it's printing, even as much as it is. Yeah. And like I know what I need to do. When I first pulled that thing out of the box and I tried to print, I was like, if this thing's broken, I'm done. I don't know what it is. But now that I've replaced every little piece, I feel ready and like more informed to go to the next level of what I need to do.
Yeah, that's true.
But do you know what I feel like I want to do right now? I want to dig something, Ryan.
Ooh, we're gonna dig up some aliens.
I think we did. So what was the recap? Where were we at? I think we did a little bit of recap.
We did a little bit of recap. So the dig, we sort of talked about what the dig is, like the video game itself, right? Steven Spielberg, Orson Scott Card, writing it, sci-fi, epic, trying to be a LucasArts game. LucasArts, I don't know if I said that, but LucasArts and them really trying to do something that was not like a funny, goofy thing. They did Day of the Tentacle, right? They did Full Throttle. They did Grim Fandango. All like comedies for the most part. This is trying to do something big and epic and sci-fi.
And big and epic at that time had a whole different flavor of what that was like.
So the basic story up to this point, right? Like it's an asteroid is hurtling towards Earth, and NASA decides we could blow this thing out of orbit. Hey, take these 3 scientists and geologists and stuff, go up there, put some bombs on that thing and shoot it out of the way. Great. They go and do that, but instead of shooting it out of the way, they find that it's like hollow and it's full of aliens. Like an alien civilization. An old one, maybe.
Or something, because like, oh wait, there was a ghost. I feel like there was a ghost.
No, there was like an energy. It was like an energy beam
ghost.
Or something like that. And so it was us. It was Low. We're Low. Like, I don't remember what his first name is, but his last name is Low. And then one of our 3 intrepid astronauts was Brink. And as you can see from what's on the screen right now,
we don't have it up yet.
Oh, we don't have it up.
Oh wait, maybe we do. Yeah, we're live. We're live. We're live with this.
So Brink discovered that there was sort of an inner sanctum underneath the surface of the planet that we're on, which is way the hell away from where we were before. No, not planet, asteroid.
Sure.
It like shot us out into space, and so we're God knows where now at this point. We got down here. Brink, of course, like an idiot, fell down the hole and killed himself. So now it's just us. It's Lo. It's Maggie, I think, right? Is the other scientist.
Maggie. And there's a couple where we've lost contact.
We've lost contact with the spaceship, or the shuttle. So there was 2 on the shuttle. One running for Congress. Loved her running for Congress on the shuttle. And now it's just the 2 of us. And Maggie has said she was very adamant when we went down this hole and found Dead Brink that we need to split up. That was imperative. That we not
I think she killed
explore
Brink.
this together. She feels guilty about it. I don't know exactly. And then we're trying to get out of here. We finally solved a bit of a puzzle.
Yeah,
at the end
that
of
was
this
like
one.
tough.
Yeah.
What it was, you had to like float something down and put all kinds of little pieces in there to make it happen. Let's see here. Do you have have controls? You can probably see it from there for a minute.
Here we go.
That's not a great look for you. Let me do it this way. Let me change you up. So we're getting Ryan all set up. You can see it up there. You could probably look up there.
I could do it. I could do it a little bit. So part of this was this sealed door. And we needed to get these in the right direction. And did we get that?
Shit.
Did we get that? Or did we? I don't think we got that.
I think that's where we left off.
Yeah.
I think we were like, how do we solve the door? Did we get something from... What did we do last? We got the room. What the hell? Oh god, there's a little game. Looks like a little butt plug.
I can't remember what we needed to do.
Gotta land it. Ah!
Oh god, that's going faster. You created a new crater on the asteroid. All right.
Oh Jesus, that was nice.
How do I get out of asteroid landing?
I have zero clue. What did you
god,
do?
what did I do?
Was it spacebar? No way. I had that. I mean, spacebar did it. What was the one that we got to F1? No, it wasn't F1. That was the load the game.
Well, we'll just have to. We're just gonna have to play.
This is the dig. God, you just get that. If you could get that landing. Oh, so you only have a certain amount of thrust. Damn, what do you have to do to land?
Here we go. We're just gonna.
You have to feather that in there,
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Come on! How much?
This game cheats. Did you see that?
What did it say?
It said this game cheats.
Oh man, like this is like my meta commentary.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I'm just trying to escape at this point.
Yeah. Well, should I look this up? How do you get the F out of the thing?
How do you get out of
their nice little quips? The Orson Scott Card quips.
Yeah, he wrote every single one of these.
Are you just caressing that keyboard?
I was just pushing every single button.
How does escape not work?
Yeah, you would think.
You were in this before.
How must be Maggie's high score?
Yeah.
Mission aborted.
Escaped, right?
There we go.
Oh yeah, escape's the one to go with. So I don't hear shit though.
Oh, can we not hear it?
I don't know. Maybe you have to turn your volume up.
On the PC?
Possibly.
Let's see. Might be able to do that.
It's probably on my side. It's on my side. We're good.
It's a 92.
Okay. Well, you keep playing the game, and we're gonna go figure out if we have some audios with this.
Because I think so. I feel like we should call Maggie. Can we call Maggie? She's inside of where we are. Robbins, this is Lo. Do you read? Robin's here. What is it?
Oh yeah, we put on the captions. I'm so glad we did that.
Oh, never mind. Okay. This is Robbins. All right, so now what are we going to talk to her about? What about those strange... maybe... We already talked about them. The strange lights. Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost? Huh. I feel like that's very practical.
She's helping?
Evaluating us. Nice. I like that idea. Oh man, I feel like we need. This is all voice acted, Adam. I feel like if we can't get the.
I think it's your fault. I think it's this new setup that you created that
this whole new setup
that is making it impossible to figure out what's going on. I should have tested the one thing I didn't test.
That's right. We didn't test the audio for it.
What you can do though is you're on your computer on this one, so you should be able to escape out and see if you're at least have computer audio on. Just make sure that's up because we should be able to get something. I don't change anything that it would change the audio input.
Should we change it back to front cam real quick, and then I can maybe like exit out of this?
There you go.
And go to this and say,
oh, the audio that's muted on your own.
It was 92. It said 92 when I went down there.
Did it really?
Did.
Oh, I thought it was muted.
Maybe. I don't know.
It should be making a noise right though. We should have heard it, right? 'Cause I'm not hearing anything. I should be hearing thunder and lightning. This is what you get is our delicious voices as we discuss what this is going to look like. And you turned on the one thing that was worthwhile. I don't think it's your computer. So let's just get back to the dig because I'm pretty sure it's this, and I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to figure it out later.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll just play a little bit of the dig.
Yeah.
So that maybe we can get some like.
I want to get one of the doors open. Yeah. That was one of my goals because we got out to this, and I think we played with it for a little bit, and we couldn't even figure out how to get into a door.
Yeah, that's true.
And then while you're playing with trying to figure that out, I can see if we can get some audio on this end.
Yeah. So this is the whole beginning. Let's see.
What do we do? F1. F1 was the one we pressed.
Oh yeah, because we gotta
load it.
Display tag. Oh,
yeah. Display text and load.
But I think like it must already be that way. So we got the double drop down save. Okay, here we are. We're back. This is good. Now, in our inventory, we do have some weird new things. Purple engraved rod. I remember the engraved rod. We got this blue crystal. Now, if I remember correctly, this pillar off here to the side should be some kind of... This was like all lit up with energy after we got that. So it's like we got that thing. I really must have cracked to the floor and conduit under the floor. Okay. And I don't think we figured out like
what's in
what
our inventory?
That did.
What's in our inventory?
So
there's a purple thing. Is that purple thing go into the is it a key?
Yeah, I thought I remembered. Okay, so let's not use that.
You didn't even put it. It's like you put it. Okay. Can you inspect things in our inventory?
Yeah. So I can go like here and then here. Yeah. Okay. So I think I remember seeing this right. In the middle.
Yes.
So I think I remember seeing this, and didn't we?
Did we try this?
Because we were like, what door does this go to?
It's like purple.
But like, is there a purple door?
Right there, right? Purple. Like, is that purple like energy mean purple door?
Let's see. Because I think we may
go back to that thing. I'm gonna take.
Was that because I think that was this? That was us trying to do it, right?
Go back to the search of what that was. So we go to every door. I'm gonna take a picture of this in our world. Okay, now go back to it.
Square. So it was sort of like
things don't look the same.
Okay, so let's
maybe. I don't know. Maybe they were right. No, it almost looks like that.
Is like, but I feel like it's more symmetrical.
It is a little bit more symmetrical.
So is it that one? I feel like this is. I feel like the problem is we don't know which door we're going to. Right?
We'll just do it every door.
Just go and do this to every single door until we figure it out. So would you say that was it?
We can try it. Let's see here. I can't tell if those are squares or not because of the orientation.
It's weird. Okay, come on. Get us back to green. And then weird. So it's like squares because it's almost like it's coming at it from an angle, whereas the picture on the thing isn't from an angle.
And I think that's what's screwing it up. So yeah, can you look at that? Well, that's over the top of it. Oh, put it together.
Well, see, it's like.
How are those things connected?
They're not. It's like a lightsaber, you know? It's
they're just like hovering
the force. See, so is that it? Maybe it's like because this looks more like.
That could be it. Oh, let's see here. Let's look at that.
Like, see how it looks like a diamond, right? So this looks like a diamond pointed upwards, right?
Yeah, but
and then this looks like a diamond pointed upwards.
Is it supposed to be in that orientation? Yeah, I guess.
So then maybe like this.
Oh, man.
And then this.
Why does it have to be so complicated? Trying real puzzles. And then if we had some sort of audio feedback, like a blink blink.
Yeah, right. That would be helpful.
That would have been, pretty awesome.
How do I get out of this?
Didn't you have this thing before where we had the...
No, that wasn't it.
I feel like they need to do... Is there controls? Like, how do you do the damn controls?
Because I should be able to, like... Oh, that's just getting out of that. I thought it was exit. I thought like... That's what I was doing.
Clicking that little eyeball? Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, no. Because I want to get out of this and see what this looks like.
Like if that fixes the...
Yeah. Like, because I imagine what needs to happen is you get it, right? And then you go out the door, and then all of a sudden, the door opens up. Okay, so that's what we want. It just seems crazy to me that, like... Tab. Okay. Like, I need an exit out of this screen. Oh my God. LucasArts game. What are you doing? Why can't I get out of this?
Do I need to look it up?
I had to have gotten out
You
of
did
this
it like
before.
5 times. You just did it 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't understand.
All right, we're going to look at it. We're looking it up. How do you get out of the dig? My review of the dig thus far, Ryan, has not been very high.
But like that was... Okay.
It says exit. Oh, you click at the bottom.
It was like you click somewhere. Okay, and that didn't do anything.
Whoa. Is that doing more shit?
No, I feel like that's doing the same.
Oh, it's doing the same thing. All right, go to another door. Because is that blue? Like those little...
I feel like it's always more obvious in games like this, right? It's never just like, oh, there's some subtle like thing of it.
But underneath it's blue.
Sure.
So is there one that has a different color? Like this is all blue, right?
But like, look how this color is sort of like reddish.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about the... Right? Oh, yeah, the door itself.
Like the door is sort of reddish. Is this purplish?
But there's no...
But there's no thing next to it? Because there was an alcove.
I kind of feel like we should have probably watched the walkthrough and then been really awesome.
No, you can't do it that way.
No, we're exploring.
You gotta figure it out. Because, so we went to... Because remember,
Let's
we
ask
can
Brink.
get into the...
He might have an idea.
Brink, wake up, you lazy piece of crap. Okay.
Well, is that the same? Okay, this is a new door. Dark tunnel.
The door's still humming.
Oh, it's
Sealed
humming.
Door.
Wait, can you go to the panel, though? Go to the panel.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we can go to every single one of these panels, right? Is there... Because we walked in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we... Yeah, because we tried... this thing on there. Maybe you do. Like I hate to go to walk through tutorials for this stuff, but I also don't just want to get stuck like going in the complete wrong direction. So I don't know if you want to like have sort of the tutorial up. That might be nice.
You chastised me last time when I was looking
well,
at
but it's like just don't
yeah.
Don't try to pretend too much? Yeah, like don't try to pretend like it's
Well, I wouldn't. I would look. I was like, oh God, there's something coming up in a room, and then I would put it down, and then it was like trying to figure it out. This was
okay.
We've been into this place.
Yeah, we've been in here. Here's between these two rooms. So can I push this button? There we go.
Remember we had gone in here.
We did this. I didn't know if there was something maybe that like we now had that could help us, because this is all just windows. This is just like, hey, we're gonna look at the window. It's an undersea tunnel leading into the base of a nearby island. Great, go to that. Oh, we can't. We must not be able to get there from here.
We don't have the thing yet.
Is what I'm guessing. That does look cool. I like this crazy underwater asteroid.
It's the Superman thing.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna hear about Superman's father from here.
Okay, I found a text dialogue of the walkthrough.
I see many undersea tunnels all leading from the large central island. Huh. And that's as far as we can go, basically, right? Yeah. Leading from the large central island to the smaller islands. Huh. All right, so I'm thinking we just don't have... Because we tried the thing in the middle, right? Like, we tried doing all the stuff to it. We tried... The same thing that you try in every single game like this, adventure game, which is rub all of the stuff that you have onto the stuff that is around there and is glowing. And you go, man, does that work? Look, are these like aliens underneath here? Maybe that's just the ice. Okay, I'm headed back.
Okay, so
give me a hint. Are we in the right direction?
Motherfucker. It says to do what we did. Open the inventory. Use the examine icon on the purple engraved rod to see 4 geometric shapes at the end of the rod. Remember the shapes. Exit view and click the 4 red triangles to put them in the same order as the shapes on the rod. And the door opens.
In the red triangle?
Yeah.
So this wasn't. So we did this one, which
no. The red. Did I say red triangle? Click
door.
the 4 red triangles. So they're saying like you go to those doors. Like
yeah, but like there's one for each one. Is it all of them? We have to do it to all of them? It seems terrible.
No, it says open the inventory, examine the purple icon. Let's see here. Look at the panel near the door on the left. Okay,
it's a circular room.
Yeah, which one is it? Remove the panel on the slope, get the blue crystal, empty the slot, then walk back up the spiral. Okay, look at the panel near the door on the left. So what's the door on the left?
Okay, should we see?
Look at the panel near the door.
Door on the left. That's what I was saying. It's a circular room. So there's no left.
Yeah, there is. So when you come out of the spire, so you walk right out of the spire. We came out of that. Where was that spire?
Okay, right here was the bottom.
Okay.
So is it this one maybe? The door is humming slightly.
This is good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, what did that look like again?
That's a good question. And we just had the wrong door. Maybe.
So we're thinking that it's this one, right?
Wow, this one has 4 colors though. The other one had 4 colors
the
too.
other one had 4 colors.
Okay, so we were just
so we're trying to get to red. And then this.
Like do you think it's that or do you think it's a square?
I think it's this.
Well, we can definitely try that.
And then this one. And that one, right?
Yeah. But you didn't do green at the end. You had to do green at the end.
Oh, it wasn't green?
You put it red.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, this is a good idea. Okay, nice. But it's like, what? Just tell me which one to go through, for God's sakes. A death trap? I wish I could hear this, Adam. Mad scientist, pretty girl. Alien cafeteria. Oh, low.
You just get to read it. After all, Brink found out the worst.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll be low.
Okay.
Well, low is the entire character. It's like there's no one else to.
I'll be the.
Isn't low.
I'll be Lowe's that girl.
You're gonna be Maggie.
Damn it, Low! I'm out of here. I'm finding a way out of my own. What the fish are we in?
Are you there?
Is she here? Oh, of course.
Shapes is kind of combination for the locks. Austin, you won't believe where I am. I'm a place filled with alien technology and the most fantastic things I've ever seen. I don't remember what her voice is like. And the machines are working. Oh, nice. What are they doing? I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've ever seen before. Don't go too fast, Maggie. I'll be careful, Boston. All right. That's true.
Where are you? Can I? We're just reading at this point.
So we're just reading it.
There was a lot of it. There was a lot there.
Oh,
now
man.
she's concerned?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, she's like, see? It's better that we broke up. Oh,
she's
man.
Cold-hearted.
Okay, well, you know. It's true.
Thanks, Boston.
Thanks, Boston.
You're welcome.
Yay. Good job.
Okay.
You did it. Okay.
We're in the Nexus.
Yeah. Let's go look at this shit. This looks like some alien goodness right here. Just touch it. It's the elevator button. The train's coming. Oh, get in that, Lo. Oh, yeah. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna get out of here, see what Maggie's doing. No.
It's like, what the hell is it?
It's a tram.
A tram?
It's a tram.
Just in the asteroid.
I love
We're
how
in asteroid,
casual.
right?
He's a casual, super cash walking into the tram.
like
All right. Woo.
And it rolls.
Cool.
Is he just like rolling around
He's
in
just
the ball?
stumbling inside around there. It's like a gerbil ball. Oh, look at this 3D. Industrial Light and Magic did this 3D. Same people did Lord of the Rings did this. All right, let's casually walk out low. Cool. Arms to the side.
Now I know what my pet hamster felt like.
Oh, see, he knew. So did he have to run inside of there? Or he was just... They're not even going to talk about it. They're just like, whatever.
That was just a random...
Yeah.
I'm going to roll around in a ball.
Yeah, they were like, balls look cool. We'll roll it through there. We don't got to explain
It's
it.
got blue balls.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hey.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Okay.
Okay. I like it.
I bet we got some kind of prior. What if it was this tusk?
Like definitely a tusk would help.
And then use tusk with weakened door.
Holy shit! The first
I need some help to pry
It didn't work.
But like he jammed it in. They
there
made
was like
the
a
animation.
They made a whole animation.
Damn.
Okay, let's see. Well, what if I use this engraved rod? Oh wait.
Jam
this
that.
door. It won't accomplish anything.
All right.
It's held together by magic. Can you walk around that corner?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's outside.
Oh, we're on the outside now.
I guess.
A new outside. The outside of the inside of the asteroid.
Yeah. Oh, I was hoping this would open up to some epic like view. Let's see. Should we go down here?
There's your.
That
epic
does look
view.
okay. There's outside. We're back outside.
Wait. There's an atmosphere on this asteroid?
Yeah. The inside of this asteroid. Because wouldn't they have seen this from the outside?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
in the inside
Wait,
now?
no, wait. Didn't we get like transported?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we're in some kind of like
New
an
world.
asteroid floating in some other weird
Or
world.
just completely. Oh Jesus, this is crazy.
Plenty of water here.
All right, let's take a drink.
If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away.
Great, let's just try it.
We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Eat one of those plants. Oh, eat that turtle.
Smash it. That thing.
Oh,
Jesus
snap.
Christ. Even Lowe's freaked out. He's hiding behind a thing. He's nervous.
It's like Loch Ness Monster's real.
Okay.
Is he balding?
Did I see? Oh, yeah, this is not a good angle for Lowe. There we go. Did that say? Water.
Lolo.
If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner.
Nice.
So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land.
All right.
It seemed like an interesting moment to
It's like to
explain
bring
your
up
advice.
to bring up Maggie, who he obviously loves,
and she hates him.
and she hates him.
Is that the arc? It's all about the.
him winning her over.
They used to love Brooke
All right.
so much.
Let's go up this path. Up.
Up.
I just love how like he's on a freaking alien planet. He's not even like prepared and ready to like fight off an alien. He's just like arms to the side, just walk around.
It's like, what's up, yo?
Yeah.
Check out
It's
my
like,
orange pants.
Oh,
Got some
alien.
ghosts.
There we
Another
go.
ghost.
It's the energy
The last
source.
one pointed the way down into the Nexus.
Okay,
Of course, that's how Brink died.
it's true.
I'm glad you remembered that.
Well,
It's good.
we can get out of here.
You could have ducked. You didn't have to scrape your head at the
A
top.
bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there.
Oh shit! I feel like this might be.
I'd say it looks
important.
like some kind of museum.
Glowing crystals.
Strange glowing crystals.
Oh, let's
Did you
put those
find
away. Yeah. Let's grab those. Okay, display. There's another display. Go back outside. Oh, tablet.
Can you look at that? Could you we should probably take a picture of this. I feel like this is important.
Symbols written on a plate.
Uh-oh.
Looks like an alphabet.
Oh, great.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you
Take that?
Take the whole damn thing.
Man,
Let's
nice.
look at it.
Okay, so let's
Okay,
see.
so we have it in our inventory.
So I'm
so
gonna
we don't have to take a
examine the
picture.
tablet.
Oh shit.
Oof. It's a whole complicated mess of something.
Okay.
All right. Well, that'll probably be come in handy. Okay. Let's also take a look at the green glowing crystals.
I have 2 crystals.
Wonderful. Thanks for that. Hello. All
Very
right.
insightful. Well, that's he's saying that to himself, right?
Yeah, he's just kind of like, all right. Well,
2 damn crystals.
2 crystals.
Oof.
Okay. It was a bird, 1 bird, and then it morphed into 5 birds, and then 3.
Oh,
153.
I think Talon is in the chat, and it was in the wrong chat. We're running 2 things. So what's up, Talon? I see that you're there finally.
Ah, okay.
He is good at it, and you figured out the thing. Thank you,
Could this
Talon.
be some sort of burial chamber?
So we don't get this up here. We'll just know that.
Okay. Burial chamber. It's interesting. I don't know if I would have got burial chamber from the images that I just saw, but I just feel like things we're gonna have to memorize.
It's on the
or
thing, right?
something.
Is it on the...
I see, that's how they evolve, right?
I can see why this is complex. This is not normal.
That turkey one.
Oh my god.
I don't have. So let's look at this.
Wait, is there a red thing there? Can you pick that up?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna grab
Okay.
that. So does that? No, see, I feel like there was turkeys and birds and more.
Yeah, that has
So we
nothing
definitely
to do.
get this red engraved rod.
Get that rod, yo.
Another one of these engravings on a stick.
Let's look at that and see if it's got. So let's see. Okay. All right. So maybe the red door or something like that. We can get into that. I assume that's what we're going to use those rods for, right? Jesus,
it's a
this
door.
is a whole other thing. It feels like we're going to have to memorize this and be like, Turkey Mountain, 3 Turkey Mountain,
Ingesting into
mountain with bullets inside.
That's impressive. They're doing,
Amoeba.
this is world building shit right here. They're
Totally.
look
That
at all these
canister sure
additional
packs a
things.
punch.
This is the industrial light magic. They had to get their. Okay, so
Actually, we are checking the chat. We just have 2 chats now. That's the
I don't know how we
problem.
had 2 chats.
Because one is on the non-stream computer and it didn't update.
Oh, I see.
So we're finding that we need to chat with you on a specific computer. So we
I see.
apologize for that. We will be more into the chat. As
You
we
see,
go along.
like we said, this is a.
You
this
missed
is
the beginning. This is
experimental.
experiment. You should be getting higher definition picture.
It's true. Okay, so we have the red one. Maybe we just go. Maybe that was all we needed from that entire
Okay, yeah.
excursion.
Let's break down 90s games. Go really far, get
Yeah.
one thing, come back. They only have so much world to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. And then send them back there at some point. We can't do anything with this weekend door. It kills me that Tusk had a whole animation and then jack nothing happened.
Because it's
I
maybe
need some help to pry
you
this
put
door
something with it, or you get somebody else at the same time. You got to tusk it up.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so we're gonna tram it back. Is this even gonna take us back?
Yeah, let's hamster wheel
Oh
on this.
no, yeah. Do you just tumbling around like an idiot, just bruised and broken after the end of
Oh,
each one of these
he's going
chips?
for it.
He's like, oh god. Okay.
It's
here we
like
go.
those South Park things. It has like a little input thing goes in your
Oh
booty.
yeah, exactly. Oh, look how cool that is.
That's a nice one. This reminds me of that level from Halo when you're underwater and you're on the little submarine.
Yeah. Yep.
They stole it. Oh, look it. There does look like a platform.
Yeah.
Like he's stepping on it, so it must be magical.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's some kind of like floating.
Do you think he even
platform
sees? He
inside
just
of
steps
that.
in a bubble and is like, "Whoa, shit!" Ah! Screaming the whole time.
Lo doesn't do that. How dare you?
He's too nonchalant.
Okay, so we did that one. So I'm thinking this one. See, that does not look like it. I'm thinking this red.
There's a huge amount of energy
Yes.
flowing along this column.
Okay,
That makes
Mr.
sense.
Point and Click God. How do we know which door? Is it because this one has a slight red to it,
I think so.
Low vibrations.
but it has
And
low
Amy
vibration?
says something.
This door home.
See, like I feel like the other doors when we
Mhm.
came up to this door before, it didn't say anything like that.
So it has that slight video game. Oh, look at the colors a little bit advanced.
Yeah,
Okay, should I take
yeah,
a picture of this shit?
exactly.
Oh
Okay.
God.
So 3D cube, and then 3 pyramids, I guess.
Okay, I would say yeah, pyramid. That's a proper shape. Flat
So,
sized
green 3D cube, right?
cube. Yep, green.
Green 3D cube.
Triangle blue.
Blue pyramid. Okay. And then 2 red pyramids. We'll see. We'll see if this.
I feel it's like. Where the hell is the girl? What did she say? Because we read it, but I didn't get all of where she was at.
She was down in some place that she wouldn't tell us where she was, but all the machines were on, and yeah, that was cool. I feel like that looks cool.
Hey, Talon, convert that into numbers.
Let's see,
Into
open-
binary.
Open door.
Okay.
All right. Same sort of room. Tram. No tram though.
Wait.
Tram.
Oh.
Oh, I have to call the tram.
Is that little blue button? You just push on that wall.
There we
Okay.
go. It was on a nicer thing before. It was on like the little pedestal before. Now it's just in the wall.
Uh-oh. The other trams came as soon as I called them. Maybe there are some controls somewhere.
Thanks, video game. I'll look around.
It's
Let's
a good
see.
tip.
Tram call.
I feel like there's gonna be another
Yeah, like
like
probably on this
rod.
side.
You can't go behind those stairs, right?
Usually it'll like Nexus. Okay, I can go. Wait,
That goes up.
that goes back up. No, it doesn't like any of that.
Let's check on 3D print for just a second. See
Yeah.
how terribly off it is. It's terrible. Okay.
Impressive.
That was what it said.
Okay.
But it's not as impressive
No,
as
it's not,
it
it's not
would
as
be.
impressive as I.
Talon, you missed the first part when we started it. We're rebuilding the printer. We have to build a new one.
Tram. So that's all tram call. There's nothing to do that isn't tram call.
You don't want me to tell you to do things in binary? You were practicing the other day, dude. All right, but you need to help us with here. Really, forget about the binary. What do we need to do?
There's a signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading.
All right.
That's the thing that
Doesn't
like
point in any direction.
directs us outside. We're too much in the
Yeah, we're
in the
too-
core of it.
So the thing was we need to find some controls for this.
I feel like
thing.
we may have to find it in a different room. You
Okay.
can't get down in that little. Can we just walk? Down that. I mean, it may be a minute, but it's not like
Just walk down the chute.
because the ball comes and crushes you probably.
Okay.
I don't see anything. I feel like we gotta exit.
Yeah. Like unless there's some kind of
You can't get across there, right?
nothing.
Some sort of controls.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I needed to pop up here.
Oh wait. Okay, look at that real quick.
Tram call button.
Did we ever find another crystal? Remember up in that room that was way back? That was in the bubble and it had the whole water around it. It was like a control room.
Yeah. There was like blue crystals or something like that would go into that, it seemed like, but
Good job. Good job on the binary. Talon's learning different ways to convert things into different types.
Oh, nice.
And so that was his challenge.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
He did put a 2 in there.
Pay toilet.
What, a toilet?
That's it. He was trying to be funny.
Oh God.
Okay, so it seems weird because there was nothing in that door.
When we don't have any other rods.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Yep, we knew that already, Lo. Because there's this one.
Wait. We've never done that one. Yeah.
It's a rod.
But like, it doesn't give you
geometric shapes.
And
5 geometric shapes,
Yeah,
but it doesn't
way.
it doesn't tell us.
That's your beating rod.
That's it. It's just like our ass kicking rod.
We went down there. There was nothing.
This is where we got like the original.
Oh, could you go into the tram and like go to the tram? Because you only went to one other tram, right?
Yeah.
You can't like
now
hit a button on this side to like get the tram to go somewhere to the other side,
yeah,
right?
I like that idea. Touch like hit this thing.
Yeah, does it tram call?
Nothing happened.
Of course. Did it make a little horn noise?
Yeah.
That's
Like
cute. Oof. Do we tram it back or do I
guess.
consult our guide here?
I know. Well, maybe. Let's see what this tram. I assume this tram is just gonna take us straight back to the other spot.
I would expect.
God, it looks so grungy.
Think about this, 1995, man.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm so into this.
It was yeah. I mean, it was a different time.
Did you try the shovel?
On the door.
Uh huh. I mean, it's about the same size as the.
It's true. You shovel with weakened door. All right, do it.
Come on, get it.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Oh, there you go. He's gonna need some help.
So we know the two things you need: a shovel and a horn.
Shovel and a horn. Classic LucasArts games.
So,
Nothing could open this door.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. Before you go too far, look in your inventory for me just a second. How did you get there? Okay. Can that plate, like that doesn't fit into anything back over in the other area, right? Like we don't have to like decipher it. Maybe it's like it just like jams
just
into
somewhere.
like.
Usually, wasn't there like it would say something like it would say tablet something or hole in or like it usually had like a thing that I would go over the top of it and be like, oh, I can interact
Nothing
with that.
could open this door.
Ruined door. Like what if I put the tablet in the door? Oh, use
It
tablet
won't
with
do
outside.
anything.
He gets all
Use tablet with
irritated.
ruined door.
It won't do anything.
All right.
Dang, getting all sassy on us.
All right. I think
We're in for walkthrough help.
yeah, we might need a little push in the right direction.
Well, the problem is, okay, we did the engraved, the red one, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
To watch this amazing undersea
Try to open it.
Bioshocky cutscene again now.
Walk back up the stairs, go to the first open door on the left, and use the tram to return to the museum spire, which we were just at, right?
Museum Spire?
So it's
Was
okay.
that a
Here it is. It
museum?
says, press the tram call button to attempt to call the tram. Nothing happens. Walk back up the steps to go to the first open door on the left and use the tram to return to the museum spire. I love how we do all the things that we expect to do.
It's true.
Try to open the weakened door, and Brink will help to open it.
Brink will help to open it. Dead Brink?
That's what I'm saying. What the fish?
I feel like
We just tried it, right?
yeah, we just tried to open it. What did they say to try to open it
Did
with?
I just
You just make us watch this cutscene.
Did I just like?
Fifth time.
Did I just spoil?
I know.
I
Right?
think I didn't even read it, and I wasn't thinking when I said that. But this is the museum spire.
Okay. Do we have to go back outside, maybe? Because that's where we got the.
That was a bad reveal on my part. But yeah, if you go to that thing, maybe I'm reading the wrong area because.
Yeah, okay, because this was just teaching us about water.
Yeah, we got water, and you got things that get
Sea creature.
What's it doing?
Let's grab it.
The creature is beautiful. It has the appearance of a six-legged turtle. It makes me wonder if they have a common ancestor back on Earth. Unless it's just a coincidence of parallel evolution.
Okay. Let's
Murder it with
examine
the
the turtle.
A six-legged turtle-like creature.
I think he's gonna...
Use shovel on
Oh,
water.
holy shit!
I can't use these two things together. I don't want to frighten him away.
Okay. Oh.
I see where I messed up. Let's go back to the corpse of Brink.
Oh no.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's your hint.
Obviously, we get Brink back because he has to help us with the door. You've already ruined it, Adam. Let's go resurrect Brink. Oh, God,
Okay, so I'm not going to tell you how to do it.
I can't wait until
Shovel
he's
to the
just
face.
Like, you're like, you decapitated him.
He was
with the
actually
shovel.
sleeping the whole time.
You just got to be like, wake the fuck up.
It's like, oh, shit.
Oh, man. I hope Brink has some sort of like alien virus or something that this resurrection brings onto him. And we're just going to have to shoot him in the head at the end. That's my prediction. You're like, spot on.
How many times have we watched?
Yeah, I like it though.
It
you
is-
know?
it
Like
is-
it's not
just
like,
enough.
It's like just not short enough to where you're like, all right.
It's almost like too much, but then
It's
not enough.
almost, yeah. And then you're like, okay. All right, let's go back to his body. Let's go back to the Nexus. Brink, you maniac. It's time to get you back in this. Oh, not that. Keep going.
Where is he? I think he's the other way.
Yeah, he's in front of the door.
In
right
the
here.
circular room. There you
Yeah,
go.
we'll get to him at some point in this circular room. Okay, Brink's body.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
That's a repeat. So we're gonna have to cram some glowing crystals into him.
What? Shove it in the hole.
To come around to the other side.
Who knows if this will even work.
Oh, God.
Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans.
I don't know if I remember seeing that, but
It's worth
okay.
a shot.
Oh, because that was what we were watching.
Oh,
Put.
look at this.
Damn.
This is a very different art style.
This was the other team. This is Australian team.
Yeah. Oh man, he's back.
Brink, are you okay?
I feel fine.
You crazy
What
SOB.
happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under
Then
me.
you died for like 3 hours.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
She just comes out with it.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from the display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
All right.
So thankfully you don't have to decipher.
Where's the crystal?
Yeah.
I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
This is,
Our cellular structures must be
you know,
very
I guess it's
similar.
like, what do you got to lose, right?
Boston
He was dead.
didn't just bring me to life. It brought me
Oh.
to life.
Oh shit.
You're going to have to keep an eye on Brink here, I feel like.
More energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
And also an insatiable lust for brains. So.
Maggie, do you read?
He's like, okay, I'm not gonna respond to that.
I hope
I'm
this
not
is
even
important.
I'm going to call Maggie. I'm
I think so.
I'm gonna just call Maggie real quick.
Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life. So I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world.
For rich white people.
It'll change everything.
Fuckers.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie. I feel perfect.
Yeah, he's sort of going on
I
about
feel
that,
like
Mags.
I never knew what good health was until today.
Now it's all the more important we find a way home.
Are you really?
Yeah, I feel like we might want to quarantine Brink there.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to
I'm
work
gonna-
on the language.
I'm gonna handcuff Brink to a seat in the sleep.
Yeah, this seems really bad foreboding. Like every movie after 1994 uses. There's you have
I
one
still got
more?
one left. Show the glowing crystal to Brink.
That could be a really bad idea.
Oh,
He's already-
he
he's
already
like-
sees it.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna put that glowing crystal away. Let's
Brink.
Brink.
Oh, because maybe he's all super strong now.
Yeah.
So then he goes to that. That's how he helps the door,
I got
right?
this inscription from the museum.
What do you think?
What do you think?
I think that's Maggie's department.
All right.
I don't want to be bothered with things like this.
Jeez. All right.
I like
Thanks.
to kill and eat brains.
Yeah, exactly. I just need human blood to keep my high energy up. Okay, this was the door that we needed the help with, right?
Yeah.
No. This was the door that we didn't know what to do. So we gotta go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought that was the tram door. Sorry. Yep.
Never mind.
Never mind. Go back to the Nexus. Okay, so we're going Nexus. Then we're going to the tram. Taking the tram to the busted door.
It's super creepy with Brink just there. He's like, "What's up?"
His like
Was he
pants
having his
all
pant-
fucked
oh.
up because he was like ruined, right?
He's done. But Brink's back in action.
He's back in action now, better than ever.
Honestly, Talon,
Much more alive than ever.
Talon put out an insight like, how would you ever figure out to crack those damn eggs on Brink's corpse?
Yeah, I mean, I did that, right? Like,
I
the
guess
bad
you did,
thing,
'cause you didn't know.
but like, I knew to go back to Brink and do something, right? Like, it would
that's the
take a while to be
rub
like,
things.
yeah. But cracking the eggs on him was the first thing I thought of.
No shit. Really, that was funny. I was like, oh, did you know?
No.
But Heather's saying shovel and tusk time,
Yeah.
or maybe just like hulked out Brink time.
Just like go nuts on this thing.
So you think that's like loading the next section? Is that the loading screen?
Probably.
Because I don't see. Well, did they need to load parts? Is there loading in games that are old school like
I
this?
think, right? Maybe not. Like, I guess, like a cartridge doesn't load.
Yeah, it just
right?
like runs.
It just,
Brink, would you give me a hand with this?
All right.
Sure.
Show off those new crazy crystal muscles you got.
green crystal
On three.
egg juices.
On 3.
1, 2, 3.
That was weak.
Weak
There we go.
sauce.
Okay. All right.
I feel like I'm gonna get locked in there.
He's like, more crystals.
Death
Oh.
That was the
crystals.
longest visit from a ghost yet.
Yeah. A little ominous with that skull.
The whole display is centered on this basin. It's full of crystals. Are these the life crystals? Like the one you used to bring me back to life?
They look like it.
All right.
Then it couldn't be more clear. These life crystals are the reason they brought us to this world.
Take him home
They have found the
and
secret
give them
of
to the
life,
richest
and they
people
want
on
to
earth,
share.
of course.
Weren't you watching, Brink? I don't care what language you speak. That ghost shaped itself like a skull.
That's true.
Did you see
It
that?
was warning
Yeah.
us. These crystals are dangerous.
It was the symbol of death, Lo. These crystals are the antidote for death. That's what it meant.
You know,
What if
he
there are
doesn't
side
have a bad.
effects?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lo.
Did you think of that?
Or Brink. Side effects?
The side effect is that I feel better than I ever felt before.
Mm-hmm.
If you had used the life crystal on yourself, your mind would also be as clear as mine.
It's
And you'd
getting
see that there is
sus.
nothing more
He's-
important than getting these crystals.
Are you
and
telling me
using
that you want me to kill myself and then
Brink, I
bring
think you're
myself
wrong.
back with the crystal?
I think we need to be careful.
Yeah.
These aliens are kind and good, Commander. They
You
have
drink,
given us
you
a
drink the
gift.
Kool-Aid, Brink.
Yeah? Well, if this is all so perfect, where are these aliens?
Maybe they've moved on to a higher plane of existence.
Now you're just making
Or
shit
maybe
up.
they're all dead.
See how badly your brain is working. How could they be dead? They invented these life crystals. Commander, I feel sorry for you.
Man.
Still tied down by an ordinary mind and ordinary fears.
Fake news.
But I feel
Yes,
too good
he's
to want to
really
argue with you.
really gotten
Believe what you want.
He was
Really got-
preachy
I'm taking as
though
many of these
before.
crystals
Yeah,
as I
that's
can
true.
carry.
I want to see him explode.
something's gonna happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, well,
Well,
like,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
take some for study back on Earth. I'm just not gonna use them.
Good
But
idea.
you will, Commander.
Oh, you will. All right, more. Put away
Damn.
those crystals.
Load up.
Get more
Maybe I should
crystals.
take one more life crystal.
Oh damn.
You know, never know.
Can you get another one? Maybe another one?
Put away those light. Maybe. Just, he doesn't even say anything now. Now we're just.
How many do you have? Does it just like loading you up? It's like, okay, and that's about 17 millionaires.
Oh, it's just glowing crystals. There's not, I don't have 18 of them in my bag.
They
now.
forgot to do the animation that once you get one, that you're
Can,
done.
what is canister? Canister? Brink? Door?
Down? Was it down in the
door?
down that little? No.
Canister. All right, let's see.
Whoa,
What is that?
canister.
All right,
Well, can you
put away the canister.
wait? See if you can put a bunch of those things in it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Oh yeah, baby.
There is no reaction.
Oh,
Nothing. Let's see what this does though.
A canister.
God,
Didn't I see
okay.
a picture of something like this in one of the museum displays?
ooh. Do we need to go look at the canister in the museum?
Yeah, I feel
it was
like-
just down the road, right?
Yeah, I feel like because this is the museum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So are we going outside?
No, it was
Room door?
up. Oh yeah, that was outside. Where was the museum?
I think the museum is that where we got the red rod.
Uh huh.
Okay, so that's outside. And
Yeah,
then
we need.
up.
Yeah, up. Okay. Yeah, that's where we need to go.
Nothing could open this door.
Okay, ruined door seems like nothing. Outside.
Even a hulked out Brink can't get it.
Yeah. Should we show Brink the water? I think
Yeah.
we're probably good.
Well, you
let's-
could. Maybe he like kills an eel or something with like supersonic powers.
He just rips the turtle in half. Look how powerful I am, Mo.
Screams.
You can never be so powerful. Get
Whoa.
up there.
Wait, I heard like a baby cry.
Yeah, that was weird. Wait, what was that? Lens? Lens.
Oh God, we got nothing. Oh.
A lens? Okay. Wait, lens? Lens?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. It's like.
Oh, it's pointing at something. Can you? Oh, so something's gonna shine up to it. I guarantee at some
Yeah.
point. That was a weird find. That didn't even register as a point and click.
It's why like it's nice actually because things highlight. Like you play freaking Monkey Island, you just click on every single little thing because it doesn't tell you. So this is at least like, here's a display.
Oh God, this is gonna be epically. Okay, so we got a canister. How does a canister?
It's like they're growing up. Then now they're in front of the spire. And then all of them died except for one.
We have the key to life
And then the mountain with the tree.
that grows.
It's an old tree.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they think we're getting more from these displays than we are. Is that like the planet?
That's a skeleton.
The skeleton of the turkey, and then see the turkey. Then see they broke open the thing on there, and now the turkey's back. So then the cells. Here's something's happening with the cells, and then
the turkey.
And then there's the dead turkey, and now he's an alive turkey.
Now he's a live turkey. Yeah.
Okay, so that's explaining.
That's how we got Brink back.
These crystals are the antidote for death. That's what it meant.
Shut up, Brink.
You
All right.
Brinky.
Brink. Okay, more displays. Did we see this display, or did we just... I think we just grabbed the thing. Oh, no, wait.
There it is. Canister.
Canister. Put the canister into the mountain, or bring the canister to the mountain.
With
multiple people bring the canister to the mountain. Canister goes into the mountain, and turns it into...
To go to a door?
A door.
Boom.
Talk more about that. Hello.
Yeah, boom.
Boom. Okay, so what if I say, look at this now?
A canister. Didn't I see a picture of something like this in one of the museum displays?
Right what you just saw, you idiot.
All right, Brink. Wait.
I mean, low.
Low.
What do you think?
Brink.
Well, none of these are any of the thing.
This place is as empty as an ancient ruin, but at the same time, almost everything is still in working order.
I know what you mean. This must have been how the bear's house felt to Goldilocks. They just stepped away for a moment. They'll be back anytime.
All right. I wonder if there is say something profound to like every little section in this. All right. Did we learn anything from that necessarily?
So we have to do something with the canister, but I couldn't understand. All three of us have to take it. So there's 3 people.
To the mountain.
And it explodes something.
And then like a door opens, basically, right?
Right. Don't know what the lens is about yet.
No, we don't know what that is.
We'll just touch it for the hell of it.
I'm just gonna put it that way. Down.
Maybe like a bridge or something?
Yeah, something's got to be... Yeah, like you said, it'll be some stupid thing where it's reflecting light.
And it's going to be from a different angle. We're going to have to go like all the way on the other tram to the other side. Turn it on, and then it's going to come to this side. That's my bet. Go to the water just because he's with us.
Oh, fossil? Oh, yeah, okay. Come on! Like a turkey or something. Where was that fossil? Fossil.
Oh, right there. Dang. Oh, it's that turtle. It's a 3-legged turtle.
Yeah.
These bones have hardened into the rock.
That's how fossils work.
I like how it's just like, here's a fossil, but here's one of those over here anyway. You know, fossils take millions of years to develop.
It won't do anything.
Yeah. They've been around for a long time, those turtles.
They're like bionic turtles now. It looked like they had like screws coming out of the legs.
It won't accomplish anything.
I can't dig it up? That seems weak.
We need this.
Oh. Let's bring this motherfucker back to life.
Do anything.
Oh, that is lame. You just showed us.
You know that would have been good. That would have been good. Let's pry it up.
Because then you could get infinite crystals.
It won't do anything.
That was your achievement in Xbox. How many times could you bring back a turtle to life?
Infinite crystals. Okay, so I guess that was nothing. I don't know. I couldn't see anything to do. Let's see if Brink freaks out about this water.
Any quips?
You got any quips, Brink?
This is some murder. Oh, where's Brink?
Yeah,
We
Brink's
got 8.
gone. Oh, snap. This is a different thing.
Oh. That was different, right?
Gross.
Brink, do you think... Brink?
Oh,
Brink?
snap.
Where are you? Brink, answer me.
Brink, can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Where are you?
Is that like the pulled out view?
Yeah, this is like him shouting into the nothingness.
Maggie, Brink's run
It's
off.
like, I'm taking a picture of this
He
shit.
wasn't acting very rational when we found a big supply of life crystals. I'm afraid maybe those things are addictive. Or they altered his personality or something.
Yeah, I get that too.
A ghost tried to warn
He's
us,
already a
but Brink
dick,
was
but-
feeling too cocky to listen to good advice.
Just when this place starts looking benign, it finds new ways to be dangerous.
Anyway, I'm going on without him. I can't think of anything else to do.
I'll try to contact him now and then, see if he's willing to talk.
He
Thanks,
ran away
Maggie.
from the monster. Right?
I'm beginning to
Or we
take
got
this
8.
personally. Nobody wants to stay with me. Maybe it's my deodorant.
Oh, low.
I think it failed somewhere back there on Attila.
The double line. You could have stopped that. I think it was my deodorant.
Yeah. So there's no, I can't pick up the
corpse.
The corpse. It doesn't look like.
No.
Loose bones.
Oh, you can.
That's where he puked it up. I thought it was right in front of us. Okay.
Wait. Oh, can you do? Oh wait. Can you do anything with those? No.
I can't even get my. Oh, okay. I got to put them together.
Is it a puzzle?
Yep.
Oh, we just
Okay.
looked at how the bones were done in the other one. The other is the
okay.
way.
Still, wait.
Are we gonna bring this shit to life?
This is for fun.
We're bringing it to life. Oh, I bet you if we bring it to life, it shows what happens if it.
I don't. Am I putting this in the right way?
It goes in the back, in the butt. It's that's a coccyx. Like down here, right?
Is that the butt or is that the head?
I think it's a butt, like that.
Okay.
Could be. It's complex. Hopefully it stays in place.
We gotta look at that
Okay,
thing.
go look at
right?
the thing. I'll take a picture.
Okay.
Hopefully it stays. You have to go to the exit. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let's go look at this turtle.
As Talon might say, a Pokemon.
It does kind of look a little Pokemon-esque.
All right, I'm taking pictures of this thing.
Kind of. I mean, it's not a great. It's not 100%.
That's enough for me. All right, let's get this going.
Because
These bones have hardened into the rock.
all right. Think we can get it from that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, loose bones.
Okay, so if I get the orientation, that little, that thing comes off the head. So I could have been completely 100% wrong with those. that looks good. Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, there
Little
we go.
Mickey Mouse. Oh, it even clicked. Did you hear that?
Well, but it does that like
Oh, okay.
everywhere, it seems like. And then
So I think
these-
this has to go back one.
This?
Yeah. Yeah, like right there.
That way?
Yeah.
Like linking them together?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
What about this guy?
Maybe right there. Maybe in the back. That looks like a coccyx.
You keep saying, I feel like you keep
I said it as
suggesting
random
coccyx.
names. Coccyxes. So the thicker legs, the ones that have like doubles on it, this is a little like a puzzle. You better give me something good for this. Maybe this is Brink.
this is Brink. Okay. So big legs, you think in back?
Let's see here. I'm zooming in. There's a tail. Let's try to get the tail out of the way.
And I feel like they sort of bend backwards, don't they? So it'd be more like this.
Yeah, that's looking better.
And then if I took
Yeah,
this one.
The two little things. Oh, that one has a. Does it have a leg on it?
Yeah, they're connected.
So spin that. Yeah, like right around. Shit, that's the hard part to see. I can't see where this other.
Okay, so I feel like this doesn't belong here.
Okay,
Instead,
that looks better.
this belongs here.
Ooh-wee.
And then
Spin it. Yeah, keep going. Right there. There's another little piece to it though. I think that's the piece. One more. No? click it once, twice. There. That it? No. Shoot. Is there a part that looks like you connect the head? There you go. It's looking better. Okay, right behind that. There you go.
Okay, then that same sort of thing on this side, right?
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's like clicking in when it's right? Go down a little. Right there. One more down. Keep up a little bit. Did it lock in? Guess it did.
Okay, let's do these arms.
That arm should go to the back, I would expect.
See, because it's the same as this one, right?
Oh yeah, that's in the right orientation. Just pull that down right there.
So like this needs to go here. Move this out of the way.
Like it doesn't look like it should just like pop in there like that. There you go. I heard the clicky. Oh my god.
Okay. So that's looking good. And then
that probably does go there then, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I was right. Or the other way.
yeah,
I don't know. I agree. It's a little sus.
I feel like that's
So this, I think that goes, yep.
because this is his head.
Yeah. We just reconstructed a turtle. The first Ninja Turtle. That last part's has got to be. Oh, that's the tail. So that little part of the end needs to go a little further away. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now put the juices on it.
It doesn't do anything.
You gotta put the juices on it, right?
But like I can't do anything else.
Can you swap this part and this part? Like turn that around? No. Man, it feels like that does go there. So you can't look at it and put the, like, get back out.
And then come back to it?
No,
I
just
mean,
like get out of the. Yeah, there's something wrong there. Like it needs to click together. The legs are looking the right way.
yeah. I feel like this still looks like it's supposed to go here.
Oh, is that it? No. Can that flip around?
Not it though?
Doesn't look like it fits in that back area.
Yeah.
Can you put stuff on it now though? Like the crystals. There you go. I don't even know if we're supposed to do this.
May as well.
Ew.
He's like,
Oh.
it's like, oh. We did not have it in the correct order apparently.
Damn. Double damn.
Whoa.
We have more crystals though,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're good. We got
There's
it.
bones.
They're gonna
All
let
right.
us do it again. We just,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we're terrible gods of creation here.
Ah.
Oh, you mother!
Okay.
I am pretty damn sure that shape is.
We were. Do you want to look up? Do you want to look up a photo of this to see sort of? Like I'm sure somebody has had. Why I rebuild it? As best I can. Remember this.
No, we did it. We were like right there. We were 100% there. Did you put that whole leg together? Oh yeah, that just clicks into there. Then we had to like reconstruct some of those other legs.
Okay.
Games in the past being pretty legit.
Yeah, this is how, there was no looking this up on the internet either, right?
Or you get the game magazines, or you hear somebody that says it.
I gotta call the Nintendo tip line, right?
Yeah.
Is that too far in?
I feel like we did it. It looks like it's clicking in. I'm pretty sure we had it. We just had like probably one part that's not clicked in or something dumb. Like that has to go at the top, right? Yeah, right there.
Okay.
This turtle better be worth it.
Is that right?
It looks good.
But doesn't it?
Maybe it goes forward. Come up to the first one.
Keeps trying to click it there.
There you go.
And then,
like, some of these seem like they wouldn't even matter. I guess those are a little longer, and those other front ones are a little curved a little bit more.
And then here.
Yeah.
Does that seem? Are we in the like? Because this could be this way too. No, it should probably be the way that the shadow is, right?
Yeah.
The shadow here and the shadow there.
Oh, looking at it from a design perspective.
Right,
Oh, the tail
So
is not on the shadow. There you go.
I don't think this is either, is it?
Dang, that shadow hint, man.
This doesn't. It doesn't feel like it likes it. But using the Giant Bomb wiki.
I am.
Let's see.
Doesn't look connected.
Okay. So
I think we
that
did
seems
it.
fine then. Okay.
Let's see if we can make another
All right.
delicious
turtle soup. Okay, let's try it.
Yeah, he just cracks it over there. Nice testing.
Like, run away. Yay! Yeah, see, he's fine.
It's good.
Screaming or something. Oh, no, wait, what?
Damn.
Ah!
My knowledge of alien anatomy is weak, and it shows.
Was it done?
Ah!
You got to be kidding me.
We didn't get it. That was
He came
not
back.
it?
He came back. Wait, does it let you? Do you have to do it again if you touch it? If it's
Oh my god.
fuck that.
we're gonna have to call it here pretty soon anyway.
No, we
'cause I
do.
do have to drive home in a
Snowstorm.
snowstorm, perhaps.
So
Too bad.
no, I think I don't want to play with this again.
Yeah,
I think we did the thing, but it
Yeah.
came back different this time. It came back.
it did.
Is that trying to say?
Like we were closer.
Maybe that's what it's trying to say. Is that when she comes back, it just like gooifies, and that's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen with Brink.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's trying to say.
Okay.
Let's at least get back to the main room.
Yeah. Oh, because we went in here, right?
Yeah, that we got.
That-
all
that
the-
was
that
it.
was
That
our
was the
life crystals.
Life crystals. That's right. Let's go see where Brink went to. I feel like he's
I feel like there might be a
he's
cutscene
eating
here.
Maggie right now or something.
Delicious
or worse.
brains.
50th time in this cutscene today. You like
Shadows.
it.
They got their shadows down good.
They do. I still feel like the good BioShock vibes from that glass
Ooh,
tunnel
yeah.
underwater. Might be a good game to replay too.
We will at some point.
Yeah.
We went super, well, not super old school, but a little bit more old school. Like, I feel this is a genre that I have not been
And
as.
They're fun. Like, so if we want to try one like this, like maybe we want to do something in between. But like
Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango is fun, but also there's like a Indiana Jones one that's sort of like this. That's like a big Indiana Jones adventure, which I feel like could be cool.
Well, we ended last time standing in front of Brink's body. It
There's a
only
huge
makes
amount
sense
of
to
energy flowing along this
stand where his body used to
Stand
be.
where his body used to be.
And
And we'll get Maggie next time, I bet. Like, I bet we'll start.
I wanted to see Maggie. Yeah, where the
reintroducing-
heck can you call her? Can you be like, "What's up?"
Yeah,
oh, she already.
let's call everyone. So let's get.
Can
by
you call
the-
Brink?
Yeah. Let's see everyone.
We should be able to call him, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here in the brilliant sun.
Brink, come in, Brink.
That punk.
Nothing.
Straight up
Great.
alien.
Great.
He's decided to play hide and seek. Well, I don't have time to waste on children's games.
It's true.
Punk ass.
Let's see what Maggie has to say.
Robbins, come in, Robbins.
Robin's here. I read you.
I go by her first name.
Fair.
Brink seemed to be getting pretty strange before he took off on his own.
Perhaps those crystals have some sort of side effect.
I'm thinking.
Or maybe he just wants to be alone for a while.
That's what they teach you in NASA. Go off by yourself.
Yeah.
That's the first rule.
I like her little huh? See? I did it. Punk.
You know? Yeah, like, hey, let's not
You stinky ass bastard. Since Attila.
Yeah. All right, nice. Yeah. So next time we'll figure out.
So we got a door. We got some other things.
And we got more doors to open. We got tons of stuff.
Yeah, this might be a long drawn out the dig.
The dig
is what we're gonna be dealing with. So, no, I think that was fun. That was a good night of learning a little bit about whatever the hell we talked about. The 3D print right now. We
3D
should
print?
probably look at what that looks like before we exit out of here.
Oh, you know, I feel like it ends up working itself out, right?
Those first layers look a little nasty. There's a little
Yeah.
cleanup there, but yeah, no, I think it looks pretty decent. And I think I don't think I've even printed this version before. But see that goo that's like on the side of the nozzle right there?
Yeah.
I think that probably is just from when it was like running around. But we also I need to clean out all kinds of this stuff from the nozzle right now.
Yeah,
I'm
because
surprised
if it keeps messing up like that, right, or doing stuff that it just gets more and more gunk crammed in there, and it just sort of.
Well, it's not even
more...
crammed in there. Like I can probably peel that piece off, but on the very top side of it, there's some stuff leaking out. I just need to tighten some stuff up. See those little strings that kind of are on there? It's
right.
Because it's like you said, it peels off a little chunk because of levelness. Oh.
Hey.
Well,
wow.
That was
good timing.
That was really good timing.
All right, take it off. Yeah, let's say. Yeah, I want to see it. Okay. We got the dramatic music from the dig underneath it. All right, scraper off there. Oh, yeah. Right. That was poor planning on their part. Well, I mean, they gave you that thing to I just saw like a piece of the E fly off the side.
I did this. This is my print.
Oh, you created this? Oh, okay. Yeah, bring it over. Let's see.
Let me do some cleanup on the little pieces that messed up. It's a bookmark, right? It's a bookmark. There
Okay.
we go. So there's some stringing, so some stuff we need to definitely fix up on that kind of crap. Oh, the D is holding on because it's, or the P because of some bad stringing.
Yeah, the little strands are there
Clean
helping
it
it out. Nice. So does that make you seem hopeful for the 3D printer? Does that seem like
it just tells me it's off of level. So I've just been tuning it around. So what happens is I leveled it and print a bunch of prints, and then it got off level, and so I've been on the fly adjusting it based off the print.
Right, that can only get you so far.
I need to tune it in. I just need to do a maintenance. It's really just more of a maintenance on the thing. And we're good to go.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight on Double Drop Down.
Totally.
I think I had a hell of a fun time. Thanks for driving down. That was the thing that was.
Oh, totally.
What program did we make that in?
This one?
Yeah, I just did it in Illustrator. No, I did it in Affinity. And then I just it was an SVG that I extruded like enough. I could laser cut. This is a laser cut kind of print. You would actually laser cut steel with that.
Totally, I could see that.
Well, thanks for joining us, and thanks for guys for hanging out.
Totally.
And you have a great night.
Bye.